Yo, y'all already know what it is, man. At this point, Brandon, John 120. Wait, let me correct it. Define Brandon, because you already know, bro. Say what the fuck when he want. What the fuck we getting into tonight, man? It's about to start up. Suspects biggest op come through for the tell all, man. Hold on, let me post it up on the page real quick. Get everybody in here.
Yeah, you gotta dive into this, man.
Gotta get into this one. I share my link to the live. Is this shit live on YouTube?
Oh, y'all live for sure.
You live? Oh, you see it?
Oh, yeah, let's go. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, y'all live.
Yeah. Copy the link. Post it.
Okay, let me see if I could. All right, stream. Oh, three watching.
Watching?
What is up, guys?
What's going on? Appreciate the love. We about to get it started, man. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Let's get into it. Let us know who in here. We're about to start it up right now.
Yes, sir.
We on here with the defiant one. John 120. Stay where he wants. What we did. Perfect crowd for this.
Yeah.
All right. So let's just start it off, right? So, Brandon, I just want to ask you this. How did you feel, and did they let you know that you was working with Sus on this particular day?
Yeah. And sorry about being late to get with y'all. Dude, I had to watch all 5 of the Rocky movies just to get the images of Sus getting his ass beat in that alley by them niggas from BPS out of my mind. I had to watch all 5 Rocky movies to get the sound of him screaming, "I'm a pimp," out of my fucking mind. If y'all haven't watched that video, bro should put that shit behind a paywall or something.
Yeah, I ain't seen that one, but I always hear about it. Jaleese brought it up, then you brought it up, and that seemed like that's a trigger for him.
It's so bad because it's not a bunch of dudes. It's just one guy, but he swears he got packed out. But that's neither here nor there. But it was bad. But yeah, they definitely told me that we were going to sit down with Suspect because I had no issue with sitting down with him. Because nothing happened before, and I'm not really worried about him because basically I knew what was going to happen, and what happened at the last sit down is exactly what I thought. I'm gonna stand up. He gonna try to run. I didn't know there would be security, but I know he was gonna try to run, and that's exactly what he did. So I wasn't worried about sitting down with him.
Now, remember, we brought it up last time you was on here. I said you called him a bitch, but when Kelby said that he spit, and we said it, the spit might be coming, and you ready for it? We seen you. you had to hit the shoulder with it. But what was you thinking when the spit flew? Like
when he spit, I was just thinking like, damn, bro, spit all over the security back. But I really wasn't thinking. I first tried to evade the spit, then I jumped up to go get him.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
You know, and then he ran.
But like the whole episode, like, how did it even get to that? Let the people know, because we only see the one clip where it's like he trying to gel off you and you fake like I told y'all, we did a reaction video to it. Like you kind of use art of war tactics where like you're not engaging. You was like, yeah, I do like butt cheeks, I do wrestle, shit like that. Like he was letting them have it, and then he just keep going, and the energy in the room is like, bro, let this shit die down. But so how did he even get to that, to where he just kept going at that?
Bro, like the guy went out, got a weapon, and once he had the weapon, he was like, all right, I'm gonna try to provoke him into doing something. So this was all premeditated by suspect. When he's like, oh, I didn't want to do it and all that. He wanted to do it because he said, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna provoke, bro. I'm gonna get. He thought the spit was gonna be a win for him. The knife was, in case this dude get a hold of me, I got the knife to try to jug him to get him off me. Mm-hmm. He's a very calculated coward. Mm-hmm. He feels like he's been in this space long enough to know exactly what the reaction's gonna be to whatever he does. He had no idea that this shit was gonna backfire on him to this degree. Nobody did, really.
Yeah.
You know, it was like the Trump victory. People were just blown the fuck away. Like, what? We normally in the hood, if you get spit on, everybody starts making fun of you. But I don't traffic in that type of ignorance. So people are like, nah, bro, it's like he could smash this dude. And bro had everybody thinking that he was ready for a fade, but I was too scared. So
do you think he'll ever shoot the fair one with you?
Hell no.
Nah, right? Nah. I think he was glad security was there.
He admitted he was scared.
Okay. Oh, damn.
I mean, he didn't say I am scared, but when he says you're a jujitsu, like he said this on Hater World, you're a jujitsu black belt. I had to even the odds. So if you feel like you have to even the odds, you know we're not equal. Okay. That means you know you'll get your ass whooped.
Basically.
Yeah.
But he knew that.
I don't get why he's doing all the extra stuff, you know, trying to antagonize you. If he know he can't really, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's the point? Is it for clicks? What is it for?
This man's ego is directly attached to the comment section of No Jumper. Okay. Like, that's his only accomplishment. You know how, like, you get a woman and she's never achieved anything, so she starts having a bunch of kids. So she has to make a huge deal about her kids because that's her only accomplishment. Like, calm the fuck down, helicopter mom. Everyone has kids. You ain't got to freaking squeeze the Capri Sun into their mouth. Like, this type thing. That's him. No Jumper is his baby. It's his claim to fame. And as you know, with failed rappers, they just want to be famous for something. They don't care if it's rap. They don't care if it's pimping. They just want people to know their name.
So how do you feel when people say that you instigated that situation though? Because they tried to say you instigated the last one too.
I feel like they're just ignorant. I feel like they're just lazy because the question I asked of suspect was asked before the camera started rolling. Suspect carried that shit over into the show. See what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That's like when we was behind the scenes. I asked you something and you just hit record while we going back and forth over it. But he has no talent. So his whole claim to fame is yelling and arguing. So he's only there because Adam hired him back to talk trash on Sharp. Once Sharp left and Sharp started doing his thing, Suspect was just dead weight, basically. And I honestly believe that they were looking for a way to get rid of him. And I think Lush set him up.
Yeah, I see he got banned.
My fault. You said you feel like Lush set him up?
Yes.
In what way?
I think the sit down was a setup, but because Lush knew that he wasn't going to be able to control himself.
Mm.
And I bet Lush I bet they had a talk and he was like, man, I don't want to sit down with that dude. And Lush probably was like, fool, just bring a shank just in case if something happened, you got some protection. And he probably listened to that.
Mm.
Bringing shakes are definitely Hispanic tactics.
Mm. And you always say that nigga ain't black.
Bro, by the way he went to Hater World and started trying to dirty mac me, I don't know where they let you do that at.
Mm.
And he
you
said
feel like Lush was playing both sides?
No, I feel like Lush was setting him up because you remember he knocked out Lush. I don't think Lush ever got over that.
Mm.
I think Lush was trying to get his ass out of there. And he set up a perfect between him and Flacco. They definitely had some conversations to get rid of Suspect's ass.
So like now they saying what did Wack 100 have to say about it? Because he called up there and said you should be fired. Right?
Yeah. Wack 100 wants to be the smartest guy in the room. Next to Adam. I guess if Adam is the smartest guy, I don't know. But I just feel like you always got an older dude trying to gatekeep and this dude is smart. He's talented. He's articulate. If it becomes a show like Joe Rogan, where do any of these dudes fit in? Let's be real. Yeah. And I already kind of feel like Adam is trying to appeal to a wider audience with the Chuck Liddell interview. Do you know who Chuck Liddell is?
Of course. He's big on UFC and shit like that.
Yeah. So when I saw that, and then I saw some other white people Adam was interviewing, I said, "Oh, bro, trying to appeal to his people."
Mm-hmm.
And so go ahead.
Yeah, you go ahead.
No, go.
Oh, because I was gonna say, I feel like Adam been trying to pick up a lot of Vlad tactics lately. Like he low key trying to transfer into a Vlad stage. Like he been asking Vlad about all these tips and all shit, and then he going on Vlad doing interviews. Like I ain't never seen Adam do an interview nowhere else. Like,
well, I know for a fact his payment style has switched from what it once was, and that's probably something he got from Vlad. Because I don't think dudes are getting the big contracts anymore. So we shall see.
So where do no jumper transition to now? Because being that 4 extra in there, he don't got none of the extra out gangbangers, suspect going, but now he got 607 Unk hosting with the gay crip. So what is no jumper about to turn into? Because
wait, who's the gay crip?
Tony Wilrick.
Oh, I don't know who that is.
Yeah, like that's what they posted today. Like you said, they got Chuck Liddell, then they got the lawyer, and then now it's 607 Unk with the gay crip. So where is no jumper going now?
Honestly, I couldn't tell you. I'll ask Adam, and on the next time we get together, I'll tell you. But I think no jumper is going where it's always been. Do anything to get clicks. And 607 Unk, he's a person who's able to command views. He's a little weird looking dude. Has a lot of mannerisms that make people want to want to watch him. With me, I think I'm more of we could bring him and sit him down in front of a more intellectual guest and then, put Adam in the room to kind of moderate. And, I'm just going by the views. Me and 607 Unk have the most views in the past month and a half. So that's what it's about. But in my defense, my views are high, and they whoever's in the editing, they were hating on me because when I debated that white supremacist dude, no shorts, no clips, no nothing.
I noticed that.
Yeah, they was hating on the nigga. I had to get at them about that. I said, bro, y'all basically trying to screw a nigga over because that video should have hit 1 million views. Didn't put that was like releasing an album with no marketing, and it still hit 100,000. But all the gems I was dropping in that interview, bro, we could have went viral on every platform, TikTok, because people love listening to a white dude school of races. I mean, a black dude school of races.
Hey.
So, but then they put. So I hit Adam. He's like, well, I talked to the girl in editing, like, why the hell didn't that come out? And then all of a sudden they release all this shit within an hour. I'm just like, but that was like damn near a week and a half after the interview was done. So
yeah. Hold on, we're gonna get into that too. But what I want to ask you about this is there was another video after the video of y'all clashing and shit, right? Of you walking out the building. Was you going outside to get your fed, being that bro was trying to pull up stunt and shit, or what was happening? Did you see that video?
Yeah. But people don't understand how No Jumper is set up. When you walk out that door, you're not outside. No Jumper's a big ass warehouse. So when you walk out of that door and then you walk past the vending machine, that's when you walk into the big main area of No Jumper. Right? So that little back area, if you walk out through there, the first room is where we record the news. Then there's a room behind that where Adam does his porn. So when I walked out to the main lobby area, which is huge, like the size of a warehouse, I just went out there and I was waiting because I was like, well, bro saying he want to fight. Yeah. Let me just wait out here. He going to come out. I thought bro was going to chase me out, come out and try to fight me. I really thought that. But he sat down, looked sick, like he knew he lost his job, and he didn't say nothing. And then security came out and was like, bro, can you please leave? Because I'm not going to be able to hold you back. And if, he come out here trying to fight, this was his words. He said, bro, you'll kill that dude. Can you do me a favor and just leave? Because if y'all start turning up, we're going to have to call the police. And I was like, all right, cool. And then I left.
And Almighty said you was the one that was grunting and shit, like security hemmed you up. When we can't see it because the screen went black. But what was happening when the screen went black?
I'm going to ask you a simple question. When the screen came back to, who was the one standing behind security, me or Almighty? It's me, Lush, security, then Almighty. Who's in that corner behind the security? Wait, better yet, who jumped into the security's arms as soon as they stood up acting like they want to fight?
Yeah, as soon as he did that, what's called, he stood to the left, like type shit. As soon as he got up out the chair.
Exactly. He literally moved over, like, come get in front of me, fool. Like hold me back. So why would the grunting was him? Because when he pulled the knife out, the security rammed his ass up against the wall. And then he was like, because the security was like kind of choking him up against the wall.
He had his forearm in his shit.
Yeah, like his forearm. Because I said, oh shit, he got a knife. The security saw the knife first. But then I said, because I didn't really see the knife until the security smashed him up against the wall. And then his hands kind of like dropped like this. And then I saw the knife in his hand. I said, oh shit, he had a knife. But like, bro, it sounds like him. Like, if you really listen to it, my voice is high pitched, bro. That was an almighty grunt. Like, it sounded like a little nigga trying to struggle with some way. And that's why people thought I had grabbed him. Everyone was like, bro, we thought you had got him.
Yeah, I thought you grabbed him when I first seen it. I thought you grabbed him up. Yeah,
so y'all know who that sound like was grunting. But I'm gonna be honest, because I could have lied, like, yeah, I got to that nigga. But nah, the security him that nigga up, bro.
Now, this part had me crying. Was you just talking shit, or did he really have a Swiss Army knife, like the shit with the wine opener, the nail filer, like all that? Did he have that, or was it an actual pocket knife? Blade?
It was like a utility knife, but it looked like a large Swiss Army knife, probably like this big when it's closed. And bro went like this and was fumbling. And when he was fumbling, I thought he had a gun at first because he was like reaching in his pocket. And I was like, oh, this nigga got a gun. But in my mind, I was like, if he pull a gun out, he's a bitch. He ain't gonna shoot nobody. He'll probably just pull it like, nigga, and try to run up out. So we ain't really gun shy. So, cause but I said, oh damn, he got a gun. He pulled his shit out. The security rammed him. And I'm looking like, damn, this security guard's strong because he wasn't a huge dude. But the way he manhandled my Almighty like a hole in the corner, I was like, damn, bro, pretty strong. But when he rammed him, I said, why you do that? And I said, oh shit, it's a knife. And it was like a open knife. With the back end and the blade, it probably was like this long.
Nigga, stop capping in the comments. Nigga said it was a Michael Myers knife. Get the fuck out of here.
It wasn't that big. It wasn't that big. It was like a little something where a nigga try to stick you a couple times to get you off him. Like,
But how did the nigga get that in there? Like the security ain't checking you every time you come in and out, or like is it a trust thing? Because I felt like they try to get a nigga the upper hand on you. Like it could have low key been set up. I don't know though.
Nah, the security was wanding everybody down, but the situation, like the situation was like, remember I told you the door you walk out of is not the door to leave. So Almighty kept getting up, and the first 3 times he got up, he went in the bathroom. You could hear the door close. But that last time he got up, he must have realized, like, oh, everybody guard down. And he went out, and that's when he came back with a knife, because that's when he came back with a sweater on. If you watch the stream, he didn't have a sweater on at all. Then towards the end, all of a sudden, he got this hoodie on. Like, where'd this hoodie come from? And when he reached in his pocket, he reached in the pocket of his hoodie and pulled the knife out. So it was planned. He planned all this, bro. He planned everything.
Now, was you game to him? Like, was you watching him the whole time, being that you had a little thing in the past, or you just wasn't worried about the shit?
I wasn't really, honestly, I wasn't even paying attention. Because after we was cracking jokes and shooting on each other and talking to Bizarre and all that, I was like, okay, this is going to go smooth. Little back and forth, that's cool. But he literally, I'm trying to tell you, bro got to be on drugs, because the way bro went from like shooting jokes and trying to do podding to like, I want to go get a knife. The knife was, to me, purely for it was for self-defense after he provoked me. He's like, I'm going to spit on this dude to try to mark him out. But if he does get to me, I'm going to need something to like get him off me, because he knows physically I'm stronger than him. So I get it. It's like you're scared. And that's the whole thing I was trying to prove. Like, well, not prove, but it's what I said from the beginning. Bro was literally scared of me. Like, told Adam, don't schedule him with me, because he was scared to be in the building when I was in there.
No, that's crazy.
Yeah, I don't get it.
So, but knowing that he don't want to fight, what do you think would make him say? But well, actually, let me rephrase it. Because how did you feel when he said? Because y'all was talking about somebody else, and you was like, he probably will beat me up, and then he said, no, I'll beat you up. What was you thinking when he said that? Did that like turn the whole everything for you, or no? Not yet.
No. I was like, oh, here you go again, trying to put on a show for the fans, for the viewer. He's trying to get things that can be clipped and posted on social media.
Clip farming.
I'll beat you up. And then if I just said, I'm not gonna say that. Yeah, see when I said I'll beat him up, he's like, bro, just think of a middle school kid, and that's Almighty Suspect. That, like, literally, like, I know it's hard for y'all to like. Everyone's trying to look deeper into this, because no one wants to accept that a 30-year-old man with 2 kids who lives in a 1-bedroom apartment with his girlfriend and her mom could be this ignorant. But bro is really ignorant. Like, it's sad. He's so ignorant. It's pathetic that he could operate on such a low level. But believe it or not, he is.
Now, we want to ask you this, right? Because we was just talking about this on the pod when we reacted to the thing too, but is spitting a big thing in Cali? Because this twice we done seen spit fly out his mouth, and we heard Lou say he was going to spit on somebody, shit like that. Is that a big thing in Cali?
Well, here's the thing. No, it's not. That's why they're doing it. Like, I've never seen anybody really spit on anybody in Cali. That's some shit that somebody does when they want to provoke, but they don't want to fight, right? So they'll do something like that to get you to attack them. Then if they shoot you or stab you, they could say, it was in self-defense. He spit on me. No, I didn't. See, that type of thing. Because if there's no cameras, who knows he spit on you? But once you land there stabbed, he can be like, well, he rushed me and I, reacted to him. So, yeah, it's just something he adopted. And I think it worked one time. And bro is not that smart. I think he's a high school dropout. So he's just trying to basically spam things that he's used to doing. But I don't think he realized I was going to jump up and chase his ass.
Dude.
See,
they should, but if nothing happened, why did they black the screen though and never show if nothing happened at all?
I think they black the screen because if you're live and something does happen, you get a strike and you lose your ability to go live for a week.
Oh, okay. So then we're gonna get into this now, right? Because, like you said, you had the debate with the racist white dude. Did you ever feel?
Wait, real quick, because y'all got an audience now in the comment. If someone spits on me, you not leaving the room. Everyone says dumb shit like that, but if someone spits on you and pulls out a knife, you're gonna run up to them and get stabbed. Like, I swear, black people swear they so tough, but let the police pull a nigga over. He's crying like a bitch. Oh, they manhandled me. Like, if you that gangster, why the police ain't dead, gangster? You know what I'm saying? Why? Like, I hate that type of stuff. I'm a trained fighter. I know how to fight and everything like that. At the same time, I'm not dumb enough to give some hyper emotional beta male an opportunity to stab me. Where's the win in that? I was tough. I got stabbed in the damn liver, and now I'm dead or I'm laid out on the ground. And bro, kicking me or doing whatever. Like, Negroes are the just goofiest. That's why we constantly losing in every freaking category, because we have all these rules, all these deal breakers that make no sense at all. You pull a knife, you spit on me and pull a knife. You ain't leaving. I'm gonna wrestle you down. Like, come on, bro, stop the cap.
And people don't even realize and they don't even realize how corny that shit look. Because I didn't seen that shit in real life before, where someone spit and pull a knife out, and now they hiding behind the screen, just like this nigga was hiding behind the security. That shit is weird. You spit and then pull out a knife. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? If you gonna spit, take this ass whooping, nigga. Because that knife shit was weird.
The thing is, too, you have the security in between you and him. So the security trying to hold y'all back. You trying to swing over the dude. Bro is swinging back with a knife, though. See what I'm saying? What if bro catch you in the eye or the face or whatever, the neck? These people have no situational awareness, and that's why you constantly see African-American people getting killed over stupid things. Hey, bro, you're not going to die if you don't go fall on someone's sword to prove how tough you are. As a matter of fact, I could see Almighty somewhere in LA one day and just be like, oh, yeah, here you go. Or vice versa.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
You don't got, especially him, he a clown, so it ain't even really worth risking, you know what I'm saying?
This man is actively running from people in LA. Like, DC Baby Draco is every day driving past bro daddy house, trying to see if he there. Bro don't live there because he lives in a 1-bedroom apartment with his whole family, over there. But bro, like, you think I'm about to risk my life and get stabbed or injured by someone who is so scary? They're letting the dude ride past a people house every night and is too afraid to confront this guy. Bro, calling this man out every day on Instagram. And your answer is, oh, that's what DC Baby Draco said this morning. He said, nah, bro, because when you tried to spit on bro and he chased you, you ran. He's like, oh, yeah, you picking and choosing. Just fade me. So, yeah, you don't let a coward salvage his reputation by doing something to you.
Did you sense that he was still holding a grudge? He got a lot of whole tendencies, like to be holding a grudge for that long and then coming in there trying to start some shit like that. Did you sense that the grudge was there?
Yeah, bro got baby mama syndrome. Like, he literally, like, listen, the last time we went at it, he didn't win the battle where he feels the battle is most important, in the comments, right? Everyone was like, nah, man, Sus is a punk. If you mad, get down where you mad at, right? So he like, wait. So trying to bluff like I want to go outside and fight didn't work. Okay. So now I got to try to figure something else out. So yeah, he held that grudge because he basically felt like if he was ever in a room again with me and didn't do anything, it would prove everything the fans thought. And when I said he don't want to fight and he didn't get out right then and there, you know, it hurt his image because he operates based on this tough guy image.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, and by the way, people keep saying you got spit on. The spit did not land on me. I'll call Lush ass right now. Even Lush said, nah, the spit didn't land on him. It did not land on me. I was wearing a green shirt. If I got spit on, you would have saw it hit my shirt. Like, as soon as he spit, I was like, oh, shoot. But even if I wouldn't have moved, the spit went like in between me and Lush. But these niggas is like, we zoomed in. Okay, if you zoomed in, where did the spit land at? Did it go on my face? Like, no. He just spit. But, you know, spit, you can't control where that shit go. He just, yes, but who cares? Like, it's stupid. You spitting and running, nigga.
Nigga, jump behind security.
Yeah,
So at what point was it did you decide, like, nah, fuck that, I'm about to engage, this shit been going over too long? What point in the podcast was that? Where, on what time frame? Because it was a good pod till that shit was happening.
When he spit at me, that's when I was like, bro, because when he spit at me, I'm like, oh, okay, bro, trying to get cracking. So I jumped up, and then he tried to run. I was like, I was a little stuck, like, whoa, he tried to run. I thought bro was gonna get funky, like, security.
Oh, he tried to really run though?
Yeah, he ran into the corner. Like, he ran into the corner like to let the security get in front of him. If you watch it, when I jump up, he started backing up into the corner. Like, have y'all watched the video? Y'all watch the video?
Mm-hmm.
You live, you can play the video right now. But when he
let's pull it up.
yeah, when I jumped up, bro backed up to the corner. Cause if you pull up a picture of the no jumper room when they have that like above the head shot, you can see exactly what corner he back up into because there's like a recording booth right there. But yeah, just all of his body language showed he wasn't really trying to fight nobody. And clearly you saw I was ready to fight because I charged like a damn bull.
Yeah, the way you got up, that shit had everybody. That shit had me crying. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, no! The niggas in there. Hey, Munchie B must have felt the force because he jumped his ass up quick.
Yo, is he really blind?
Bro is really blind.
Because I remember Luce and them was going on the campaign saying he wasn't blind.
That nigga's blind, bro. Come on. So, yeah. Nah.
Let's see.
Like, when you see it, you go. Well, you're not gonna see it. You're gonna be knocked out. Everybody else gonna see it.
The reality is this.
And that's what. And that's what really got him. When Aunt Hefe was laughing at him, he couldn't take that.
Yeah.
He thought, oh, y'all supposed to be on my side. Aunt Hefe was clowning that nigga because Aunt Hefe is looking like this big ass nigga. Such we already know you soft. He like, ain't no way you beating this dude with the hands. And that's why Aunt Hefe didn't think it was gonna get to that point.
Yeah, he was clowning him after too. But I'm gonna say, let me see.
Suspect.
You know you want to make it home to your kids. First it was if you call you want to make it home. Now it's you ain't gonna make it home.
Yeah, how'd you feel when he said that? Because that was a underlying threat, low key. Like,
well, the parking lot stuff I wasn't worried about because I had my gun in the car, so that don't bother me. Like. That you ain't gonna make it home. Like, I'll beat you in a gunfight. Come on, bro. I shoot every day. But the thing is, like, I'm not worried about those type of threats, bro. Like, cause I'm looking at this little bitch and he's just like, you can just see in his language, he's so desperately trying to like get me. Like, come on, man, just break, just give up, just like accept it. And I'm like, no, like. I'm bigger than you. I'm smarter than you. I'm more handsome than you. I'm way superior to you. Suspect look like a damn cancer patient if you really look at him and want you to believe I'm a pimp. I'm a Mac. I'm a this. You didn't leave the streets because no jumper. You left the streets because nobody was fucking with you like that. Like if that man could you imagine pulling up on a hoe with that hairline? She will laugh you,
clown.
bro. She will laugh you into the next county, nigga. Like, stop. Like, it's just so. Have you ever ate a Lunchable? You know the one with the pizza in it?
Yeah.
You know this shit ain't really pizza. That's suspect. Like, you got pizza and then you got the pizza Lunchable. That nigga's the pizza Lunchable. Not even the one with the drink. It's just the one with the only the pizza and the cheese. They
The
don't,
dollar store shit.
yeah, the shit that don't even give you the pepperoni slices. That's suspect. He's an off-brand mark who basically tried to gangbang, couldn't cut it, tried to rap, couldn't cut it, tried to pimp, couldn't cut it, tried to pod, couldn't cut it. He's a drug addict. Like,
now in his world, do you think he considers this a successful mark out, being that he's running around on podcasts talking about it?
No, it's not like if you ask anyone in LA, bro got marked out. Like he marked himself out because he called for a fade, but then pulled out a knife. That's automatically a mark out.
Oh, okay.
And then just play the video. I'm gonna show you the exact moment where he got marked out.
No, you see how the story evolves? First it was we was gonna catch a fade, then we gonna do what you want to do. Now it's death threats.
Now listen when he said, "Come show me, come show me." That's him trying to egg me over to do something to him. Come show me, come show me. Well, he knows he has a knife in his pocket. So if I was to get up like, yeah, I'm gonna get on you, and bro jug me, that's on me, right? He literally, you could keep going.
So you said anything about more than a fade. What does that even mean? You cannot make it home from a fade. You
listen, you cannot make it home from a fade.
Police shit on me.
Boy, you like a true light skin nigga.
Hey, federal faggot.
You should have that energy in that alley that day.
You a federal faggot.
You should have that energy in that alley that day.
Hey, what was you talking about right there when you sat in the alley that day?
That's when he got his ass whooped. Bro, if y'all see him get his ass beat in that alley, y'all whole view of suspect gonna change. I promise you to God, if you see this man get his ass whooped in that alley, y'all will never look at this man the same again. He got beat up by one guy and was screaming, "I'm a pimp, I'm a pimp, I'm a pimp." And they was beating the shit. Well, that guy was beating him and then drug him across the alley, slung him up against the gate. And when I tell you this guy's about 5'5" and suspect 6'2", this man, bro, play the video, bro. You're gonna be like, damn, bro, this is crazy. Did that man? So I mean, when he pulled up, the dude slapped his ass through the car window. Like, bro, why do you think Aunt Hefedim is laughing? Because they saw that video before. So when you watch the video, then you hear how he talking, you're like, is this even the same dude?
Why is he allowed to talk like that on No Jumper then if that's the case?
Because it gets clicks. It gets clicks and views. Come on now.
Damn.
That's what it's about.
Slapped against the window. Crazy.
I'm gonna listen.
We gotta watch this.
Hold on. Because I had to clip that shit. He can't be saying that word. He bugged out when he said that shit.
You're not gonna get demonetized for that.
Okay.
That
I gotta make sure.
you can't get never called me no. Try to put it on never called me no.
So,
but I just caught you one. I just caught you like just like you are.
Guys.
Wait, but then you call him a bitch the last time y'all was in the same space.
Yes.
That's what I was thinking. Like, you didn't say bitch before to him, and because that's why I said like you said bitch, and he didn't give you that Kelpie energy.
And he called me many bitches that day. And so then when I say bitch, oh, I'm gonna jump up and pretend like I want to fight. This is the part where it says everything. He got marked out right here. You are a bitch. I stand up and hide behind security.
So,
but I just caught you one. I just caught you like just like you are.
Guys.
Why you didn't get up?
Guys.
It cut. Okay, rewind it. I'll show you. So watch when he spit. Watch what he does soon as he spit. He's literally running as he's spitting. So watch what he does when he spits.
Guys.
Right here. Look what he did. Saw that?
Yeah, he ran like kept running to the left. And then he did that as a safety net because the security already holding him. So he shouldn't even have spit. He should know it ain't gonna let you fight or nothing.
He's literally pushing the security towards so the security could be between us. Just watch it in slow motion and you're gonna see it. He spit and the security come to grab him, and Sus is literally like holding the security, like trying to move behind the security. You could see it so well. See, y'all didn't see what I saw, so now I get it.
Guys,
Watch.
guys.
He spits.
Guys,
Watch
guys,
his feet.
guys.
Spit. Now look. See how he tried to.
Yeah, that's
all
shot.
tried
Guys.
He tried to slide to the side. Look. You can see because his stomach came out. Look, he tried to slide. See, he's running.
Guys.
Look, right. Where's he going?
Yeah.
Where's he going?
He's definitely leaving the camera.
He's sliding. He's sliding. He's trying to run away. And what he was trying to do was trying to get out the door. That's what y'all got to understand. If he was able to, if you watch me exit the same way I exited out the door, that's the same way Sus was trying to slide out. He was trying to get out the door, but the security blocked him. See, the security was in his way. So he was trying to like push the security so he could like run out the door. But he couldn't because the security grabbed him.
Yeah, you can see the security grabbed him up.
Yeah, the security snatched his bitch ass up. So if you understand how if you pull that video back up and watch it to where I leave, the same direction where I leave is the same. Okay, see where suspect is? Yeah. Now play it and watch when it come back where I walk out at. He was trying to get out the door.
Guys. Look what? Do something about it. Good pod before this happened, guys.
It's funny in slow motion.
It was so good. Nigga, intelligent dialogue. Fucking me. I was just about to say that, you know.
What?
Hey,
y'all tripping, bro.
You can fast forward it, and then fast forward. Now watch.
Why you ain't rushing right there? Why you ain't think about trying to rush him right there real quick? Just because you security are right there? Because the knife. I'm one.
No, but by then he had put the knife back in his pocket.
Man, you supposed to pick a Pepsi can up, throw it at that nigga or something. He spit.
Man, that Pepsi can was empty, bro. What was
Gatorade bottle? So you got man.
Listen.
That's Swiss Army knife.
So watch me walk out.
You're the feds. Now,
if you see me walk out right there, that's exactly where Sus.
That nigga.
That's the door.
Yeah. So that's exactly where Sus was trying to get up out the door. He was trying to slide sideways to get out.
Yeah.
See,
right
I walked right past him to go out. See, so I know what it was. I'm gonna spit on him, then run outside into the lobby. That's what.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna keep holding them off. Like, come outside.
Right. I'm gonna pull out the knife and say, "Oh, look, he trying to come at me." See, that's all it was. But he didn't get out because the security blocked him, so it didn't go the way he planned it. But he damn sure tried to slide past that security guard, but it wasn't working. The security guard was too strong for his weak ass. Sus is just flabby. He's like skinny fat.
Yeah, you can tell when that nigga was. But usually they got the big Samoan bodyguards like they have for Ruger. I'm surprised.
You said what?
I said I thought they usually had the big Samoan bodyguards like they had when the nigga grabbed Ruger that day.
Yeah. They don't need niggas that big for Sus. Everything was for Sus, because that's the nigga they thought was gonna do something crazy. It wasn't for me. If they thought I was gonna do something, they would have got some big ass security guards.
Tyon Anderson said, if you studied him so much after you called him a bitch, you should have been up ready to go. Don't want to hear it, buddy. He knew what it was. We talked about it on the last time that when you call him a bitch, he liked to spit, jump up, and throw muffins. We knew that shit. He knew that shit was coming. Everybody knew that shit was coming. That shit didn't happen.
But I thought by the time bro jumped up and spit, I was like this. Because when he said, let's go outside, he acted like he wanted to fight. So I said, if bro jump up to do something on camera, bro really ready to get down. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I didn't realize like he gonna spit and try to run. That was the biggest thing. But y'all missed a lot when the thing went to dark, bro. Like he was caught up in that corner. That's why he pulled out the knife. Because when I closed in on him, bro's eyes looked like they saw a ghost. But are you gonna play that alley video? You gotta play the alley video.
Let me see if I can find it.
Oh wait, I could share it to you. I could do a if I go to Oh, you know what I could do? I could go
Or you
right
can
here.
DM it to me.
Yeah, for sure. Let me see. Oh, I know exactly who got it.
We're gonna get on other topics. Stop hoeing in the comments, man.
Yeah, we're gonna get to the other topics. Calm down. They just not used to all this greatness yet.
Yeah.
But they ain't
We
here.
in Jersey. The Jersey people gotta hear about it. Y'all on the West Coast. We gotta bring this shit to Jersey. Feel me? Our Jersey
Right.
people don't be knowing about this shit.
Okay, this is it right here. All right, let me share this to you. Let me see. Copy
Why my
link.
shit in Spanish?
I'm sending it to you in Insta. All right.
All
All right. This shit's so wild, bro. Y'all not gonna believe this.
Play that.
All the spitting, all that is it with you. It's not gonna mean nothing after you see this, bro.
We could play it on the live.
Yeah. Pull it up. They're not gonna do nothing. I played on my live earlier today,
All right.
and I got monetization.
Oh my shit! Wow. Oh shit.
Oh, there's another POV video that shows him hiding. I don't know which one that is though.
Oh, I didn't see that one.
Okay, rewind it though so you can see the nigga slap him across the face. Okay, right here. Yeah, that's it.
Right here.
Yeah. Watch
That's
how
him
little this.
get-
That's him
That's him
getting
getting
drug
pulled
out.
out the car.
Yes. Watch this. Slapped his ass. Look how much bigger Almighty is than this little nigga.
Well, I didn't even see. I missed the dude.
That's Almighty on the right. Look how much bigger Almighty is than this little ass nigga. He's so gay.
Yo, them stances got me weak. Oh, they jumped him?
Yeah. But he's like, I got packed out by like 10 dudes. These two dudes, this is two dudes that are way smaller than him. Bro, listen. This wasn't happening to me 10 years ago. Bro didn't even fight. He didn't even fight back. He got beat up. But wait. The part that y'all got to see is where this one guy, because that other guy going to leave him alone. Look. Just one dude. This one dude. The other dude left him alone. Just watch. He lays on the ground. He gets straight up. You getting up that fast, and you wasn't fighting back, and then you just walk off. Bro, he act like he got knocked out. They put him down. They did. Bro got up like nothing, which tells you what? He literally just gave up, like, just do whatever to me. Like a dog that's submitting. And then they backed up off him. They literally let him get up because he was such a bitch he wouldn't even fight back. I'm like,
Yeah.
But he says, I got packed out. Bro, I got jumped by 8 Mexicans, never hit the ground. What are you talking about? So, bro, people just don't understand LA. In LA terms, you are a bitch for that because you didn't even fight hard enough to make them have to pack you out. That's what it's supposed to be. Damn, the homies can't get him. The little homies can't get him. So we got to bring some more homies to get him. If it don't take at least 4 or 5 dudes to pack you out, you're just a mark. And you got slung and slammed up against the gate. Then you just got up on your own power and then just walked down the street like a whooped ass dog. You came in a car and left on feet.
In fact, I was about to say that he didn't even get back in the car after. He just kept walking.
Exactly.
What they said? Yo, what movie was that? Yo, go that way, nigga. Go that way.
Hey, but wait. This is the kicker. 10 years later, he fought Lil Kelpie and didn't look like he improved in fighting at all. Am I wrong?
Nah, that Lush fight was bullshit too. That stance was crazy. So I already know he definitely ain't ready for no Muay Thai shit.
Bro,
Nothing like that.
He's the same person mentally that he was then. Same person physically. He just not as skinny. But bro, you acting like you've been in the gym working out or something. Like, yeah, it ain't gonna be like that. That's why he had to bring a knife, bro. Because in his mind, he's still stuck in at that alley ass whooping, bro.
Oh
Like,
yeah, for sure. That shit never left his mind. He probably never really shot a fade ever again after that, besides a little Kelpie shit. But you
no,
could
because
tell,
he
like
could crack jokes.
he ain't grow up fighting nobody. You could just tell.
This is live.
Hey, he literally kisses the ass of every gang member he's around, and then tries to bully every non-gang member he's around. That's his.
Like
That's
you
his.
said, he pick and choose who he wanna, try. And it just so happened he tried the wrong person that day on No Jumper. He tried you, and you was with that. So that's what he get. I mean,
Why you
yeah.
think? Why you think that he never tried? Like, because once again, we was talking about this last episode where you guys could disagree on a rap song and a nigga try to fight you. Like how him and Jalise got into the quick altercation. Why has he never gotten into an altercation with Brick Baby like that or anybody else?
Because he kisses the ass of all gang members, whether they're black, Mexican, or what. He's scared of Comparator. That's a Mexican gang member. Suspect is physically scared of him, literally scared of him. Like, really? I just don't get it. But whatever he was doing was serving Adam. So Adam let him stay around.
Now, how do you feel about Lush? Well, no, I guess because they fought and they could just sit there and be cool, I guess. But I don't know. The way
Lush set that nigga up to get fired. I'm telling you, Lush was never cool with him after that.
So now we was talking about this before. How did your debate with the racist white dude come about?
There was another black dude who was supposed to debate that white dude, but the white dude came, caught the plane, whatever. The black dude never caught a flight to get to No Jumper. So Adam hit me like, bro, this white dude is out here. And the other dude was supposed to debate him, never showed up. So can you just come, like, after we did the news, can you debate this white guy for us? And I was like, sure. And I literally just walked in and debated him, bro. Off the top of my head.
Spitting some facts, though.
Like,
bro, I know so much more than that. But like, I just, my mind just came from the news, and now I'm face to face with a self-proclaimed racist, white supremacist. So,
did he cross any lines during the interview, like, or nah? Because I don't think y'all disrespect. Y'all didn't even curse in the interview, right?
He said some shit about like chimping out, and he tried to say some little subtle stuff, but I don't react to stuff like that. Like, bro, I'm very calm no matter who I'm dealing with. That's why, like, people trying to suss this. I'm like, bro, I'm calm across the board, bro. Like, I'm a turned up dude, but I know me. So I've learned to really relax, like, don't let that shit bother you, bro.
Yeah. So that's a good lesson to give to people. How did that come about?
Well, if they really want to know, I posted a video on my channel called How to Stay Calm in Intense Situations. Go over there, and it actually has a picture of suspect. I posted that after our first incident, How to Stay Calm in Tense Situations, where I broke it down. And if suspect would have watched that video, he would have learned a lot. But you just got to put everything in perspective, right? I'm thinking about suspect kids more than he thinking about them. Because in that moment, he's so caught up in his ego, he's not even thinking about him. Like, even if we fought, I wasn't going to do bro dirty because I'm like, bro, got to like go, back home to his kids, his girl. He probably got to be on like daddy duty at some point. I ain't trying to have bro kids like, daddy, what happened? Like, I would have just probably like put choke cut bro out or something. Like, just some, some Melvin off a Baby Boy type shit. Yeah, nigga, call for your mama, nigga. Like that. Yeah, just be like some Big Brother type shit. I wasn't gonna just like stomp him. I wasn't gonna do him like the niggas in the alley did him. I ain't gonna lie to you. But I definitely would have let him know, like, because I got nephews. I'm not gonna lie, I got nephews who'll beat suspects' ass. They 18, 17. They'll whoop that nigga feet.
How much older? What's the age gap with you and suspect?
Suspect is 30. I'm 38.
Oh, y'all shit right there.
Yeah, we 8 years. Yeah, it ain't no crazy, but
at the end of the day, y'all both grown men, so it don't even matter.
When you see this shit, bro, you know how quick I double X suspect ass to the ground. Like he'll still be doing this. He'll be on the he'll be in the down motion in man. I'm timing all that, bro.
Yeah, right to sleep.
I'm gonna throw a punch. If it miss, I'm going straight to the double. Boom. He's done. As soon as he hit the ground, it's over for him.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That's crazy. Well, let's get into some topics, fellas.
Topics.
So this week, the Tory Lanez stabbing video came out, man. Now, I had a theory where I did on my short. I'm like, man, Meg put them noodles on his head. Not specifically Meg, but I feel like maybe Rock Nation has something to do with it. But how y'all feel about that, man? With the Tory Lanez stabbing and all that.
You go, John.
Yeah, what I don't get is how he got convicted, but all this evidence that is coming out with him, with Meg Thee Stallion stepping on the glass, he never got shot. Like, I don't get it. Like, how did he even get convicted, and why is this stuff now just coming out? Why did nobody try to dig deeper, or was it even hidden? So I definitely think it's something funny going on. I don't know. I can't put my finger on it, but it's definitely some funny shit going on.
With the Black Power man right here, no cap. We can talk about that too, but yeah. How you feel about it, Brandon?
I think it was just over drugs. Tory is a drug user. They in jail. Meskin probably was the dude giving them drugs. Tory probably owed him some money, or they had a disagreement over like a payout, and the Mexican stabbed him. That's this. I don't think this is as deep as we're making it seem like. It's racially motivated. Mexicans have the drugs. Tory Lanez is a drug user. He's probably using drugs double time just to kind of relieve the stress of being in prison. And he probably built up a debt, and he probably either didn't have the money to pay it or was making a lot of promises. Don't worry, bro. I got you. I got you. Who's sending Tory money in jail? Who's putting money on his books? We don't know. So, his family is probably pillaging his bank account as we speak, or his lawyers. And he probably just owed money and had to get hit. And that's what happened. I'm not putting no black. Somebody puts there, I'm putting the black man down. Guys, I live in LA. I've been around celebrities. I did security for celebrities. They're all drug users, bro. Niggas up at No Jumper use drugs. You think people who are celebrities don't use drugs? Like, get that shit out of here, bro. So just because that you like their music doesn't mean they're not drug addicts.
Yeah. A lot of them motherfuckers drug addicts. You got to think about it. When you get that money, your habits ramp up.
Yeah, and someone said Tory Lanez is rich. Bro, everyone is rich, but rich people have rich expenses, right? He still got to pay for whatever house he got. He probably taking care of a bunch of his family members. Rich ain't rich when you in jail and ain't no money coming in.
Yeah.
We adults. Y'all should know that by now.
Exactly. And we see what's going on with the music game. And then y'all got to think, he got a high-profile lawyer that's getting charged by the hour. That ain't no $300 an hour lawyer.
Right.
And he fighting the case where it's like some weird shit going on with shooting. Like, he got an eyewitness, all shit. So, but what I'm thinking about the stabbing is it's just kind of too much of a coincidence when it happens the week of new evidence coming out. Like, now Meg back on trying to defend herself, talking about that Tory did sure all this extra shit, but now it's shit coming out where the security guard like, nah, Tory didn't shoot her and shit like that.
Right. But why didn't any of this come out when he was on trial? That's my question.
My point. So like that's what I'm getting at. Like even as Tory lawyer, why is nobody trying to dig deep enough to really get the body cam footage of what happened that night? Like but now this shit is automatically just coming out of nowhere. And how long has even Tory been locked up for? A few years, right? It's been like a few years he's been locked up for. So it's like, how's all this shit coming to light now? I don't get it.
Listen, the highest net worth recording for Tory Lanez as of 2025 is $2 million. His net worth is $2 million. He's rich. He's rich. Okay, Where? That's $2 million. Like, that's not wealthy. That's not, I'm going to go to jail and I'm going to have enough money stashed to take care of every expense that I had. Like, y'all crazy.
No, when that shit adds up, and then
And
you got
that's
to think
why
he's getting somebody got to put money on his books and stuff like that. So,
and Brandon, that's why I asked you, did you think it was a money grab with the little Dirk shit? Because, like you said, this money just draining, but you trying to get this bond where you know you're not gonna get it.
Yeah, because they love their freedom. Because the YNs, you know, they're operating in a situation where they could kill somebody and get out in a year, 2 years, 3 years, right? But when you get hit with that RICO, it ain't no small time change. Like, even in Cali, if a dude is like 15, 16, kill somebody, bro, out in a year and a half.
Like Pop Smoke Killer came home quick.
Yeah. Yeah. So you got a lot of young YNs. They like, shoot, I catch a body and go do that time, get out, start rapping. And that's how like King Von and them got it, was like out like that. Because those laws are in every liberal city and state where if you under 18 doing shit. And what happens is these young boys, they just turn 18, get hit with a RICO. Now it's like, damn, you know? And if you the police and a youngster catch a body and you know bro gonna be out in a year, year and a half, why even investigate it? Why even waste your own time? See?
Yeah.
He coming home in a few months anyway. But Tory Lanez ain't getting out. All that evidence, all that, none of that is new. They even have a phone call where they say Tory admitted he shot her. But
I seen that video.
Yeah. So Negroes just need something to hope for. You know.
That's one of the weirdest cases that I ever witnessed for real. Like with all the hearsay and then the inconclusive evidence and all that type of shit. Shit was too weird for me.
Right.
But now, speaking of cases with this Diddy case and all the evidence that's coming out, y'all think Diddy done?
Oh, Diddy's fried.
With what? Well, I think if the jury is distracted by things that don't matter, yeah. But he didn't do no sex trafficking. He didn't do nothing that constitute RICO charges. People are looking at a video which will be domestic violence and saying we should use this video to convict him of everything else. Hopefully the jury isn't doing that.
Yeah. They're not trying to hit him with the Mann Act?
Mann Act, what you mean?
With the Jack Johnson law, like from you going state to state with these girls having sex with the intention of having sex. Ain't that what they're trying to hit him with?
Well, here's the thing. Jack Johnson was someone who was targeted because he was a black dude dating and marrying white women. So we gonna sit back and let them hit Diddy with a law that's rooted in racism? Like, those women weren't being kidnapped. They were willingly going. Victim, Diddy and Tory are just the latest victims of the MeToo movement. Believe all women, all that. Where women could get rich by having sex with rich men and then later on coming back saying they were raped. And they need to take all the money out of these situations. Because if you're going to convict them as a criminal, why does someone need to get rewarded with money? And I promise you, you take the money out, all these cases are going to dry up.
See, my thing is, the reason why I think that I say Diddy is fried is because, Brandon, you talk about the jury. I just think, like, it's too much. Like, we live in a social media era where they on their phones, they got Diddy documentaries and things like that. I think that plays a bigger influence than anything else in that case. Like, just them already in their mind kind of having, like, I feel like they already feel that type of way about what Diddy did, even though, you know what I'm saying, it's innocent until proven guilty.
Yeah. But my thing is, where can you prove that Diddy forced anybody to do anything? He them big ass male strippers or whatever, Diddy ain't forced you to do shit. You wanted to do it because there was money involved.
Yeah.
I think where the force comes in is like where Cassie was saying she was scared of the violence and shit. Like she couldn't leave because of what would happen to her and shit like that. So that's kind of their way of saying he forced her to stay type shit.
Fam, Cassie is sending text messages begging Diddy to come see her, but saying he's not giving her enough attention. She wants to get time with the kids. Does that sound like someone who was being held hostage? You were someone who was being ignored and wanted to do anything you could to get in front of Diddy, get in his presence, including but not limited to freak offs. When she decided to go with the trainer, what stopped her from leaving then? Her and Diddy was on again, off again all the time. When she was sleeping with Kid Cudi, what stopped her from leaving then? See, it's just crap. This woman was a monkey brancher. She was swinging from the lowest branch to the highest branch as much as she could. She is a hurt side chick who feels like they should have been the main chick, but Diddy treated her like a side chick. Bro was literally going out with other women while he was supposedly with her. So I see right through Cassie's bullshit. She's not even that hot anyway. So why she thought she would be the main thing for Diddy is beyond me. Like, girl, you skinny. You got no body. This boy got the baddest of the baddest on his arm. Like, if I'm looking at some curvature and then I'm looking at a baby salamander like Cassie, I'm like, yeah, you just good for the freak offs. I like watching you do stuff with other people, but I ain't about to be humping on you. That's how Diddy was thinking.
Yeah. Now you brought up him messing with other people on it right now. It's been theories, right? They saying the only reason he went down is because he tried to sue that liquor company. Now y'all think it was because of that, or did Cassie get jealous of Young Miami and she popped out with the lawsuit? What y'all think it is? What's all this stemming from? What you think, Ja?
I think probably jealousy for real. You know, bitches be jealous. I think that's what it was. Diddy probably wasn't paying attention to her. He probably running off with Young Miami, popping out with her to the reg. What they was at the Met Gala red carpet, some shit like that. Some shit like that. It was that.
He was winging with Young Miami.
That's what it be. You know, females be petty, jealous. So she probably just, Diddy wasn't paying her no mind. So she like, what? Fuck it. I'm gonna get your attention like this.
You know, the thing is, I think definitely when she saw Young Miami doing all the things with Diddy that she used to do, that pissed her off. But this is ultimately Cassie married a dude who was not able to give her the life that she had grown accustomed to. She got pregnant. She like, dude, I don't want to be pregnant living in my mom's basement because, they had financial troubles. So they had to move from wherever they were living in Cali, I think, and they had to move back to New London, Connecticut with her parents. Soon as she had to move back with mom and pops, that's when the Diddy stuff popped up. Why? Because that dude probably was like, girl, we broke. You got all this dirt on Diddy. You need to parlay this into some bread. So she threatened to write a book and said, Diddy, I want money. If not, I'm going to write a book. Diddy stupidly gave her the money. And then that opened the door. Well, he didn't give her the money. And then she made the civil suit against him. And that opened the door for the criminal suit. Then he tried to run and pay the money, right? And it was like, nah, it's too late. We got you on a RICO. So this is all a play for money. It's obvious.
Now, so y'all think Diddy could be a free man or not?
I like what his defense is doing.
They is poking a lot of nice holes in certain things, like where they try to say Diddy made them get in the car to go do something to Suge, but then Cassie didn't even remember telling that in her police interrogation video.
Right.
Things like that, where it's like, oh, you're not credible. Like,
yeah, she told him. Go ahead.
Then they got these people like the Punisher coming out telling the stories in front of Diddy kids and shit. How y'all feel about Diddy kids sitting in court and having to hear about that type of shit?
They know.
I mean, they not kids no more.
And I feel like they kind of knew. I feel like they knew.
Now Diddy got them kids brainwashed, gang. They ain't know. They probably knew about the parties and shit, but they ain't know he wanted nut on his nipples. That kind of shit right there throw everybody off. Like, what?
Man, they probably like, man, my daddy gay. I remember I got a cousin, his dad gay, bro. When we was 15, bro, used to be like, man, my dad is gay, bro. My dad is gay. So they probably knew. He knew his dad was gay, and then he graduated. His dad left his mama and went to go be with a man. So kids be knowing a lot about their parents, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You around him all the time, and that's his son too. You gotta think that's his son. So they with the, you know what I'm saying? They gonna naturally flock to their father. So when you around, kids is curious growing up. So they fuck around and see some shit that you don't even know that they seen or know that they might
Diddy
know.
is,
So I feel like they
Diddy
knew,
is
man.
a
I feel like they
fucked
knew
up
what the fuck
nigga,
was
man.
going on. But
yeah, them boys probably was getting cracking. Like, hey, y'all don't come up here, but y'all welcome to do. Y'all welcome to mess with these chicks downstairs or something. But yeah, I think they know, and especially they're at Diddy's house, and all the tapes and all that is there. Man, them fools probably was, what's this?
right.
Tapes and everything. Like, whoa.
I got a quick question. So so how do you feel like the industry? Like we seen all these meets, like the Zion thing just came out. Me and Switch was talking about earlier, and I said to Switch earlier. I said right now, if you trying to be famous or you trying to be in the industry, like you an asshole almost, because it's like it ain't nothing really good coming out of it. Like the rap game, you seen a lot of shit. Like you know what I'm saying? It's just not what it seems to be. Like how you feel about that? Like you said, like you were a bodyguard for some of these famous people and stuff like that.
I mean, I did like 3 or 4 high profile, like not super, super high, but like some celebrities, right? And it was like, you know, it's just too much drug use. That's what's killing everything. Everybody's on drugs. Look at Lefty Gunplay. Look at all these dudes. I'm surprised Kendrick ain't on some. He probably is. But these people want to make music 10% of the time, but use drugs 90% of the time. And it's just watering down everything.
Cloud in your brain.
It's so bad now. This shit is a pandemic. Like,
bro, have you ever seen the videos of the niggas who fuck with the lean? Like, I don't know what's worse. You standing up sleeping or your fucking belly out the hair in the perfect circle. You seen that shit?
no.
Yeah, I seen it. I seen it before. I never
That lean constipates you to where you can't even go to the bathroom. Chief Keef, man, they call it a lean belly. This nigga look like he pregnant. Like he got a perfect circle for a stomach, like perfectly round. And then if you look at the niggas like Peasy and Rio, they be in the studio standing up on sleep. It was a video of Rilo Rodriguez doing that shit before too.
Yeah, that shit got him stuttering.
And that shit is liquid heroin. That's what they not even realizing. Like what you gotta ask them is like, bro, would you wrap that shit around your arm and do a needle? So why is you drinking that?
They would probably.
Think so? Just to get a few good bars.
I don't even think the lean giving them good bars, bro. That's why people like, oh, mumble rap and all that. Mumble rap is high niggas trying to rap, but everybody thought it was, they think it's tight.
Hey, look, Mo and Fo said my boy came from Africa and he told me there are some drugs that make you gay. Now I heard this before. I believe it was ecstasy. Big homie CC was talking about it. He like dudes who was popping ecstasy get too freaky and they end up doing a lot of shit. Like they end up going both ways. So I could believe that right there. And that's exactly what Diddy was fucking with, that Tusi and that ecstasy.
Hey, Diddy and everybody around him. So
lean gut like beer belly. Lean gut way worse than beer belly. Beer belly you could get off in a day. That lean belly, that shit is way different.
That's crazy.
But back to what you were saying, John, with the Zion Williamson shit. What happened with that?
Yeah, I think essentially what they're saying is like they didn't even come out with the female name that's accusing him, but she said that they was dating maybe 6 years ago, and you know, just regular bullshit. He was abusive. He forced her to have sex, this, that, and the third. But I'm just like I said, bro. I feel like anytime I almost go on social media, I see it's another. Mostly is black men, but men in general just being targeted in these. I call them Me Too cases where these women try to do these money grabs, lying saying that they got sexually assaulted or whatever the case may be.
All this Me Too shit is crazy. But what I don't like is you never hear a story of the girl getting in trouble when the shit not true. Like, what happened to the girl that came out and tried to accuse Jay-Z of that bullshit? Like, don't y'all feel like something should happen to her? Or she should pay some type of money or anything?
Yeah, 100%.
Absolutely.
100%.
Absolutely.
But they'll never do it. And women, they'll take advantage of that. Especially when they get old and don't nobody want them. Like, let me go sue this guy. Like, next thing you know, Whoopi Goldberg's ugly ass will be coming out saying somebody.
Would be crazy. No, but that I agree absolutely. I always said that. I think I said it a couple times on the pod. Like these females, they can say that and not get in trouble for these accusations. It's crazy.
The wildest Me Too I ever heard was from Terry Crews. Terry Crews let a nigga grope him and ain't, bro. Y'all see the size of Terry Crews? Ain't punch niggas, slam him, slap him, nothing.
Yeah, I see
Maybe
that. I don't believe that.
Maybe he has tiny testicles.
You said you don't believe that, John? That's real shit.
He was crying like a bitch.
Terry Crews' ass or something. He started crying.
And I felt violated.
I felt violated. He turned into the white chick. He turned into his character from White Chicks. In real life. Him, huh? That's really him. He wasn't acting.
Oh my god, I didn't see that. So, but
yeah, that was a few years ago.
But do we have any more topics? I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting a little bit sleepy. I don't want to like ruin y'all show.
Oh, good, brother. Yeah, we had some more topics, but if you want to hop off, you good.
All right, well, I'll get up with you guys again. I woke up like at 4 this morning, so I'm a little bit tired.
Oh, good. We know you on calendar.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Hey guys, look, next time just hit me up, bro, and I'll be fresh and ready.
Yep, we about to keep it going.
Hey, peace to the chat, man. Y'all hold it down.
Gotcha.
I'll keep watching.
Appreciate you. Yep. But yo, so now let's talk about the Stefon Diggs shit though, right? Because we seen the vid. Bro was winging. How do y'all feel? Let us know in the chat how y'all feel about the Stefon Diggs shit, man. He on the boat. I'm thinking it's a pink runs bag. Feel me? He on the boat. He got the baddies with him. Cardi on the boat. Bro chilling. But it's always a camera around. Like we said, that eye in the sky will always fuck something up.
Right.
You think Steph had the right to be doing some shit like, because it is his boat, he winging. But is Steph in the right or wrong? Being that he know his cameras around and shit.
I mean, I don't say he in the wrong because, like you said, it's his boat. You know what I'm saying? What you do and wherever you at is what you. That's what you do. You know what I'm saying? But we also live in a world, like you said, where it's always that eye in the sky. You Stefon Diggs, you gotta be more aware of your surroundings. So that's where he fucked up at. But I mean, to each is his own.
What do this mean right here? White girl, purple nose, good to go. White girl, purple nose. White girl, purple. Mm-hmm. That's funny. Yeah. But shit, man. Stefon, man. Like we said, man, the rappers is the new athletes, man. They winging. And like not even just Stefon and Ant-Man. When I was really thinking about it when I went back, like, yo, Justin Jefferson had his little run-ins. We know Devin Booker play. KD ain't married. KD said every time Rihanna comes to the game, he got to drop 40. So if you really think about it, athletes the lit niggas right now? And if so, what sport is more lit than others, you think?
I don't know if the athletes, because there's some corny niggas out there. I think it's so many athletes that it's hard, but there's some niggas out there that just got, you know what I mean? That just got that, you feel me? Like you said, and Jay Jazz, who else? Stefon, Jamar, you could throw Jamar in there, Reek get active. So it's some of them that do, you know what I'm saying, come like that.
Yeah,
and they got the money too. So
he said the streamers, but bro, we don't see the streamers playing how niggas like Stefon and all them playing, bro. We see Kai simping a little bit. Like only one we see playing is Duke. Duke play, but we ain't really seeing it from nobody else.
Thing is, we ain't seen him pop out with no major. Like Stefan got Cardi, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like he fucking with what's baby BM other BM. Like he got good names up there, you know what I mean? Russ got Sierra, so they got some good names up there. They ain't these streamers, I mean, I don't know, they not I don't know. They ain't fucking with nobody that's like, yo, this bitch the baddest bitch in the game.
Facts. But yo, so how you feel about the Offset and Cardi B shit?
I feel like Offset on some corny
Spousal
shit.
support. Would you can you blame them? I mean, I'm not saying
can't blame
I
them
would
because the roles are reversed. You know what I'm saying? It could easily be the other way around and people would go for it. So I ain't gonna blame them for that. But I'm gonna say this: you better be actively involved in your kid life if you asking for that. One, but two, like I said, I think Offset just on some corny shit because that video just came out. Stefan really was winging, bro. You gotta think he had three shorties around him on a boat, and then in another clip is Cardi twerking on another shorty and Stefan right there winging. So it's like he doing the same thing Offset was doing, but it's just I guess he not hiding it behind Cardi. I don't know what it is, but I think Offset just really upset that that video came out. So he trying
Who you think was more hurt, him or DDG? Because DDG, his John, well, it's not his John, but his baby mom said she was going on vacation with the baby and her sister, but it happened to be Brent Fayez. Who when they looked at their phone was almost launched their shit at the wall. Who you think?
The nigga that almost launched this shit was Offset. Cause he a tender dick type of nigga, you feel me? He don't want nobody nailing his John.
He's tender.
That's I think he was more sick, but I think DDG situation was way worse. Cause how I'm looking at it, like the vibe I'm getting, DDG really don't care about what Shorty doing. He just want his kid for real, but come to find out his kid on vacation with like dude, that's a worse situation, if you ask me. But Offset more sick, I think. What you thinking?
Yo, you got my all right. Look at this, right? That's a hard one because I'm not supposed to be mad. If I'm Offset, I'm not supposed to be mad. I can't be mad. But if I'm DDG, I'm not supposed to be mad either. But you got my son there, and you lied saying that you was going with your sister, but you on vacation with another nigga and my son. I don't even know if me and you went on vacation with my son. You let another nigga take my son out the country, damn near. Because keep it real, we know he probably paid for the trip.
Right.
He probably held
and
it
they
down.
all in the same room. They all under the same roof.
Think how he probably looking at DDG like he's some streamer nigga, not knowing the streamers is really up. You know the music niggas ignorant.
Yeah,
so he probably feel like I don't know how R&B money is, so I don't know if he could really shit on DDG like that, but that's probably how he looking at him like, I'll take this nigga son out the country.
That's that, yeah. I think DDG got every right to be pissed. Because like you said, he probably fuck around pay for it. And how I'm thinking about it is, y'all not sleeping. Like, she not going to be too far away from her kids. So he either in the next room or in the same room as y'all. Because it's not like you do, you know what I mean? Y'all in the same bed together. So that's how I'm thinking about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I would crash out at. Because you lied, and then you got my kid around this nigga. Like, and then you going on social media saying I got too many females around me, this, that, and the third. But
I don't like the idea of my little nigga not even being able to talk and he around another man. Like, so even if something happened, he can't tell me. Like, you know what I mean? Don't have nobody around my kids until they could talk and talk good. Like, should nobody be around your kids, shawty? Like, that's just how I feel about it.
Nah, I'm big on that. You know, from my situation, I'm big on that. Like, a lot of people ask me, like, why you don't let me watch. You gotta wait till they can tell me who was there, what was going on, like all that. Like I'm big on that.
All
That's
that.
just the world we live in. You gotta be cautious. So I feel the same way, dude. Little bro can't even really speak about, you know what I'm saying, what was happening, what's going on, if something happened.
But
That
was
shit
Offset
crazy.
in the wrong though for trying to get the spousal support, or is that what he's supposed to do?
If he taking care of the kids, he ain't wrong. I
That
mean,
nigga ain't got he man.
he
Man,
ain't wrong.
he
Cardi probably up. You gotta think. Offset ain't got no peep right now. Offset probably hurting low key, nigga. Offset probably hurting. Cardi chilling. You feel me? Offset probably hurting. He probably, like I said, he's sick. That video popped out, so he just probably trying to hit Shorty with anything.
another
He's a big
one.
ass man.
Another little couple, man. Remy and Pat. Man, Pat been trying to keep this black love thing going forever, but it's all going downhill. They exposing each other, talking bad about each other on Instagram story. She done posted this nigga without his hat. And nobody ever seen Pat without his hat. And that's when he came with his longest rant. After the post without his hat, that's when he came with his longest rant. How you feel about Remy and Pat airing each other out after all these years of this black love shit and him holding her down and all this? And wait, bro, my bad, not to be long-winded, but she also posted like a damn near like, you know how in high school you fuck with Shorty might make a thriller of y'all. She made a thriller of her and bro, and they look like they've been together. Like the shit that Pat represent is what they was on. Like they best of friends. They had Eagles games and all types of shit. How you feel about the Remy and Pat shit and them talking down on each other after all these years of the so-called black love?
I look at it like, I think they really, I don't know. When you together with somebody for that long, you probably, you know what I mean, your feelings ain't just don't go away. Like, you feel me? Like, I feel like they still low key love each other. That's why they coming like that, exposing
Think
each other,
so?
trying not like love each other, like want to be with each other, but it's still some type of feelings there. That's why, like, you know what I'm saying, when he popping out to Clarissa's fights and then she coming back posting, pictures or videos with dude, I think they just trying to hurt each other for real. They both corny for real, cause if you moved on with Charlie, just feel me, do your thing. You don't gotta, but you going back and forth, that let me know, hey, if I'm Nate's spouse, I ain't going for it. You feel me? Drop it. Cause you going back and forth with Charlie, low key, making me feel like you still feel some type of way about it.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about it. I don't know.
See, for me, it's kind of fucked up because, like I said, what Pat represented for so many years with this black love shit, it hurt to see how it played out. But once she told what really happened, how bro hitting the BM, he being sloppy. Like I said, man, you was hitting something too close to home, bro. You should have been hitting something across the state, maybe to where she could never even get in Remy ear. And even if she do, it's like, man, she trolling. That's old or
Was
something.
Papping wrong? Was Papping wrong? Because Remy sat for a minute. How long Remy sat for?
Remy sat for 7 years.
So for 7 years, you think bro
No
wrong?
tud. No tud in
No
7
tud,
years.
7 years.
That's kind of crazy, but it's like they married, so I'm surprised there wasn't no conjugal visits. I'm not sure on the law on that where they was at in New York and shit, but I don't know. To me, I feel like you could have, had you been more smart about what you was going to do, like use the wrong head. Feel me? Like if you would have scoped out a little more, like, nah, my BM would get jealous, because you got to think like, now your BM like you again. So now when she come out and then it's been her with this for the 7 years, but now Remy just come take her spot, there's going to be some tension.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Because for them 7 years, your BM felt like she done replaced Remy. She don't even, in her mind, she not even like thinking about Remy coming home. But now when Remy come home, she back in the mix. You feel me? Now Pat not at his BM house or around his kid, and once they're not playing family as much anymore, that might be like where Pat fucked up at. Like you said, you hitting something too close to home. Had it been another John that wasn't in the state or whatever the case may be, it might have went different. You know what I'm saying? But you hearing something that got feelings to you no matter what. So that's where he fucked up at. He should have never hit his BM.
He tweaked out with that one.
But 7 years is a long time, like you said. I don't know if Rose was reversed. Remy might have, you know what I'm saying? She might have played too. Who knows?
Yeah. But do you think with all this shit, how she done slandered him now, right? Say God forbid, but her and this dude get into whatever and he having to put hands on her. Can she call Pap and Pap will still come? What you think?
I don't think Pat could still come. I don't, because he in a relationship with Clarissa. Like, how's that going to look?
Mm-hmm.
If he do that, it's like, you know what I'm saying? You and Clarissa got to be done. Now, I don't know if Clarissa going to go for that. She might chip Pap. He try and slide over there. I don't know, but I think, hey, if she call Pap and Pap slide, yeah, I don't know. That's crazy, motherfucker. They gotta be together. They gotta be. I don't know. That whole shit was pointless.
Yeah, that shit was kind of pointless. But yo, what I never got to ask you about, right, was how do you feel about ASAP Rocky trying to do all that telling that he did on ASAP Rocky? Like, even with the fake telling, like, this nigga took gun rounds from the gun range and tried to say this was what he got hit with and all that. He did a lot of fake telling, and then he did a lot of little bullshit, like, just to try and get a quick bag, and it didn't fold out for him. Do you feel like he should have just maybe let that situation with Rocky play out how it played out and then try to mend things later? Or you think he had the right idea with the bag chase being that Rocky did have a gun on him?
Nah, man. Nah. You lying on a nigga, first and foremost, right? And then you snitching and lying on a nigga. That's the two worst combos. And you didn't get nothing out of it. You didn't get no bag, so your money grab, that was a pointless money grab. You was better off letting that shit rock out the way it rock out and played it the way it would have played. But going to court, lying on a nigga, bringing shell cases from the gun range, saying that's what he hit you with. For I don't know. These niggas doing these money grabs, I would never understand it. But get on the stand and lying on a nigga, that nigga cooked, overly cooked.
Overly cooked. Can't go back to New York and get no type of pub, nothing off that. Like, nigga, you gotta just go fall off the face of the earth now, nigga. Delete ASAP off your name, all that ASAP Telly, nigga. Ain't no more ASAP Relly.
Niggas say ASAP Telly. Nah,
ASAP
fact
Telly.
though. You got to think, right? Because like you said, now you can't even go back to New York. Your image is ruined. Whatever little image you had is ruined. You're a regular civilian now. You really got to go get a real job. Your money grab didn't work.
Hey, yo, we got 30 people in here, man. Let us know in the comments where y'all from. We on Jersey time right now, so we know this can't be nobody on the East Coast watching and shit like that, but drop in the chat right now where y'all from and ask a few questions, man. We're going to keep the stream going for like another 30. It's a little lit in here right now. Let's see what's going on, man. What part of the world y'all from? This nigga was on here asking Brandon questions. I want to ask Brandon some more shit too before he got off, because I wanted to ask that nigga how he felt about Eazy-E. How do niggas in Cali feel about Eazy-E? And I wanted to, man, that nigga gotta come. We gotta come back on tomorrow.
Nah, for sure. For sure.
H Money, Molin Fo. Molin Fo, where you at, man? Where you at, brother? Rolling too much. Where you at, rolling? H Money. Part of the world you in, H Money? Young Fritos, where you at? Drop something in the chat, man. Let us know. But besides that, what is this pardon shit with going on with Trump and them? Because I thought, wasn't Young Boy home already? How the hell did Trump pardon him? What did he pardon him from? What is the house arrest still?
Yo, yeah, I don't know with this pardon shit and I don't know, man. I think Trump to something, man. I think he pardoning Young Boy and Larry Hoover because he feel like that's doing something maybe for the black community more reality and then do shit. I feel like they up to something. I always think the government up to something. No, that's just me.
Mm-hmm. Been seeing any drones still lately in your area?
Yeah, I still see some of them shits lately, but
They probably like, what the fuck they talking about drones now? And they, I don't know if they got them wherever y'all from. That's what we trying to
they
figure out.
say they in the yeah. It depends where people checking in from. But if you in Jersey, you definitely know what we talking about. Or tri-state area.
That drone shit crazy right now.
Shit real.
You seen 50 Cent in the free Diddy shirt? 50 is top troll.
Yeah, I seen that.
50 had Tyrese in his bag too. Tyrese, chill out with that shit, man. And Nick, man, niggas
I
trying to
didn't
see
see
the
that.
Knicks in the finals.
I didn't see that.
You ain't see it? Yeah, he was at the Pacers game sitting silent, huh?
I didn't see that.
Hey yo, so Kid Cudi done went up on the stand on Diddy and shit. Is Kid Cudi a snitch? Thug called him a snitch. And Thug low key got to stay out of street shit, cause Thug, don't forget, nigga, you're on probation.
Right.
But how you feel
Thug
about
on
that?
some dumb shit. Thug on 15-year probation. He might as well set for 5. But that's here and there. That's neither here nor there. But I think Kid Cudi in the industry, they probably look at label him as a snitch, right? Because you gotta think the rap hip hop really based off of like the street life. But now I don't know Kid Cudi. I don't know what Kid Cudi upbringing was like or where he from or now I can't even tell you I've heard a Kid Cudi song but Kid Cudi might not be that type of guy. He might just be a generic regular dude that ain't into no street shit. So he might not see it as snitching. But I think in the hip hop rap game, he's labeled a snitch. Yeah, absolutely.
Snitches is busting right now. Shit, you see Lil Woody in the Trenches News? Well, I ain't heard from Trenches News in a minute, and Lil Woody is dying down, but Gunna, was Gunna all right?
Yeah, I think Gunna is a rat. I think ratting is the new thing because I think it comes down to no loyalty. Like niggas looking at it like it's either me or this person. Niggas gonna pick themselves 9 times out of 10. But it's like don't get yourself into that type of situation. Don't put yourself in that situation to where you gotta make that decision. It's a lot of
Now, I
people
can
out here.
tell you why I don't like niggas calling Gunna a snitch, because everybody done rapped about Alpha Please. Dirk was rapping about Alpha Please in his thing. So why wouldn't Gunna take the Alpha Plea he a snitch? That don't make sense to me.
I think more so it's just a yes man. You know what I'm saying? And like the question that they ask is YSL, gang, which they trying to prove. That's what they were trying to prove that YSL is a gang to make their Rico stick. So I think that's where it come in. I don't think it's the fact that um he took the alpha plea because if you pay attention to that case, a lot of people took an alpha plea in that case. Like a lot, majority of the defendants took alpha pleas, but I think it's just that yes man. Like damn,
That
like
yes man was a
damn.
motherfucker, I'm not gonna lie.
It's like damn, like yes man, like he said yes, and he said yeah, like, it's like that yes man was kind of like almost like that's where I think you know what I mean.
That's like when the little nigga in the video was like, nah, big bro said I'm gonna get my phone. Like,
Yo,
when did you niggas start calling the cops big bro?
yo, he you feel me? Niggas get in that jam and start like you know what I'm saying. The fuck you
Telling
just say?
all.
Yo, they get scared. They start. Niggas got manners now. Yes man. Nigga got manners now.
What Boosie call it? Ratting with respect. He said these niggas is ratting with respect.
Yeah, bro. I mean that's what's trending right now. That's why I say like the industry is bro. There's nothing in the industry I get like people want to get famous for the money, but you can get money without being famous. You don't gotta be in this rap industry. There's nothing good in there. From what I see, bro. People either dying, they going to jail, or they, you know what I'm saying, in debt. A lot of niggas ain't coming out winning.
Especially like if you look at how many rappers Chicago was really supposed to have.
Bro, the clip that was posted on the Instagram page where Chief Keef had everybody out, like, bro, that probably was like they last time being together. Like, you feel what I'm saying?
And it was
Like,
probably niggas that was supposed to be there that wasn't there, because a nigga like Vaughn was probably locked up at the time.
you feel me? But like, Fredo was up there, like everybody was up there. Like that probably was like their last time, like being that deep together. Like you said, it's so many rappers from Chicago that's you gotta think like. That shit crazy. Shit, Rondo number 9.
Yeah, that should be wicked because all the niggas is clicked up together. Old Block, 600, Lamron.
Somehow, some way, they, you feel me, clicked up together. That's crazy.
You seen Absol talking about he's gonna smack academics?
Yeah. Academics need to be smacked, though. He can't be talking the way he be talking. Academics not. If you academics need to be smacked by somebody, because that's, you feel me? I feel like he a big internet troll, but I don't think Abs told nobody to smack him. What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know Act personally, and I don't really even got nothing against him except for this right here. I don't like that bro is a RA stealing from niggas. That you need to ass whoop for because that's not like I respect takers. I don't respect thieves. You got an easy key to everyone's room and you go in there taking shit, bro. That ain't respectable.
A lot of people don't know that either.
Yeah, he was an RA at Rutgers and was doing that shit, stealing from
A lot of people don't know that. And like you said, he got a key to, if you know what an RA is, if he was in college, you know they got a key to everybody's room. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, so
like
it ain't no taking involved. It's just like little girl shit.
Behind.
Like, behind door shit. Get the fuck out of here. I don't like that.
I think, I need to be smacked. I ain't gonna lie. Fuck it. Why not?
How you feel about TK getting the 80 years? Nigga won't be home till 2105.
This is what I feel about TK. I feel like TK, maybe King Von and Melly really made it big telling on yourself in your raps. Because, you know what I'm saying? Those like the first people I think about TK told on himself the race and shit like that. You do shit like that, man, you deserve to get caught. You telling on yourself. You deserve to get caught. 80 years is tough, man. You gotta eat that.
80 is tough.
You gotta eat that. Niggas do the crime. You gotta eat that. You get caught. You gotta eat that. I don't be feeling bad for these niggas.
And he in Texas. Texas is family jails. So, nigga, if the staff don't like you really fuck because they all cousins and brothers and sisters and shit.
But he probably as comfy as he gonna get though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he probably set up in there. I mean, I don't know. Did you see the nigga they gave him $150? Nigga
Did they?
A minute ago. What?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he got a big ass $150 on his nigga. What? Shit all stitched up. He was in court. They asked him like, I think they asked him like, what happened? Or, do you need help? He like, nah, I'm good. But yeah, niggas ain't playing, bro. Even Tory getting stabbed up in jail. Like, just because you famous.
Casanova got the $150.
Just because you famous don't mean that you can be tucked up. That make you a bigger target. Especially like in Texas jail. He in Texas.
But why would a nigga like TK get $150 but not R. Kells?
I don't know. I think it depends. Like Brandon said earlier, it could be he owes somebody. He could be into it with somebody. I don't know. Niggas respect R. Kelly. R. Kelly a legend. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't care where R. Kelly get locked at. He could be in Cali, Texas, fucking New York. I think Kel's a legend. So niggas ain't fucking with Kel's for real. Kel's probably got shit on lock. Okay.
It's a lot of shit that happened to people that should happen to other people. Like nothing happened to Zimmerman. That's a lot of nothing happened to Stefon. Like it's a lot of shit that's meant for other people to happen to bullshit motherfuckers.
Yeah, I think you see that a lot in life. Definitely Zimmerman. Even the cop that shot George Floyd. I mean, I don't want to never wish no bad on people or nothing, but yeah, shit like that. You just be like, damn, like how the fuck Zimmerman still walking around comfortable. That should be ridiculous.
Now you seen Favi? That nigga still in jail.
Oh yeah. I seen that he was in jail, but I didn't know he was locked.
Yeah, that nigga, bro. It was some lady stuck outside the apartment complex or something with a flat tire. This nigga comes out there with a gun and wave it at her like, get the fuck from around here. I don't know what situation, some shit like crashed out off some pill shit. Like, remember we talking about earlier, these niggas be drug addicts.
Yeah, hell yeah, hell
What the fuck
yeah.
would make you come out and put a lady up at the a gun up at the lady off rip? Like,
Probably a pill, like you said. But I
nigga
don't
been
know.
locked up since January. No, since
I
New
didn't
Year.
know bro was locked up. I literally logged into Twitter the other day. And they talking about Fabi still locked. I said still locked. I didn't know that nigga even got locked to begin with.
And you know what was crazy about it? It happened right after the nigga was smoking on that nigga's stream, like on some instant karma shit.
Mm, mm. That's what he. Hey, that's how
Trying
that
to be
shit
a
works
bully.
though. But
But I've
now
been
look.
telling niggas forever, bro. Like me, I wouldn't invite no. Like me, man. I'm not inviting no big rap niggas on the platform, niggas. Because like, if you really think about what they talking about, bro, they letting you know they don't fuck with regular niggas. Like they saying we gonna fuck your bitch because you ain't got it, nigga. You're broke, nigga. You're not like this, or like you know what I mean. All that type of shit. Like nigga, I kill you. Like they just be. I don't know. Like me, I don't fuck with no rap niggas, man.
I don't know if it's because we getting older or whatever the case may be, but the rap game definitely not looking the same like it did when I was a little bit younger. Like you said, these rappers is not. It's not what they used to be. Or maybe I don't know. Maybe we just older and realizing shit for what it really is.
Like me right now, I can't even listen to too much of the rap music shit, man.
Yeah, I don't listen to too much rap. I ain't even gonna lie. I listen to music all day at work, but I can't even listen to too much rap no more. Big
Yeah.
R&B, heavy R&B in the rotation right now. Keep it honest.
Heavy R&B. I ain't even care. I just started listening to Burna Boy, all that type of shit.
Yeah, I can't. I don't know. It's because we getting older. I don't know if these niggas be drugged out and their lyrics is being watered down. I don't know what it is, man. I'm about to start rapping because it seems like anybody could rap.
Yo, as a rapper, right? I want to ask you this: how do you think a rapper feel, right? A nigga that's going in there paying $75 an hour for the studio, putting his heart on his songs, really trying to perfect his craft, right? And he don't get to blow up, but a song like "What the Helly" will be number one. How do you think that make a upcoming rapper feel?
Shit. It's either gonna discourage you or motivate you to keep going, motherfucker. There's only one or two things that shit can do. I mean, I don't know, bro, because it's like you right, like Rob 49 ass. Let's keep it a buck. Rob 49 ass. I don't even know what song he blew up off of, but I mean, if you
He blew
somebody
up
that
because I think he blew up because the ladies like him. Them ratchet hoes, they love him.
yeah, that's bad. That should be bad music.
And let
I'm
me
not.
ask
Are
you
you
about
getting
that
that type of
actually.
stuff?
How you feel about Shawty pulling up on you, Rob 49 playing, G Herbo playing, Vaughn playing, like you ain't got no dangerously in love for a nigga or something like
Yeah,
damn.
yeah, yeah. All right, yeah. Yeah, I can't. I pay attention to every detail.
Me, I'm at the edge right now where 3 drill songs, say we going to the mall. I gotta ride home. Don't even worry about it, shorty. Like, feel me? Just let me out. Like, I ain't gonna tweet.
But
Niggas,
you
I already
like,
see we not gonna work.
what if like, cause what if they on some shit like they just playing music that they feel like you may fuck with? Nah.
Nah. Don't play what you feel like I fuck with because ask me because I wouldn't fuck with that around you. I don't want to hear that with you. Feel me? Like because like we said, the music is a big influence. So and we see how ladies acting today. They already thinking they niggas. Some of them think they tough as shit. So we trying to keep everything. Let's keep it Beyonce, Rihanna. You know what I mean? Shit like that.
Type
But
shit.
or if I'm in the car, play some Chris Brown, maybe like some Drake, some old Drake. We got
So
shit
let me
that we
ask you
grew up.
this.
Play shit that we grew up listening to as kids. I feel like that's the safest.
Let me ask you this, cause you a big R&B guy, right? I already know what you're gonna say, but I want to hear it out loud, right? In a versus battle, Usher or Chris Brown, who you taking?
Come on, man.
I was gonna say Kels, but I want Usher and Chris Brown. I feel like they're on the same level. They both got hits. They got new shit. They got old shit. They kind of, you know what I'm
Usher.
saying?
It got to
Usher,
be Usher, man. I feel like it
Usher.
got to be Usher. That's just me. I don't know. I don't
I
know
want
if Chris Brown has a. Chris Brown don't have a confessions.
He don't got no confessions, but man,
Usher, yo, I'm not gonna lie. Usher really be like, you could like certain shit Usher say, you could use in a message to Shorty, like, feel me? The shit he say and come up with, like. But I'm not gonna lie, Usher a little bit of a simp. He ain't as like a nigga like Cal's.
Yeah,
Cal's is
Now,
like a
Cuz a
street
player.
nigga singing, like a
player.
street R&B
He
singer, like talking
Yeah.
that shit that a nigga can say. But like Usher's like, I don't know how to put it, but he like, I don't know. But I'm going Usher over Chris Brown.
I think they 1A and 1B. I think they like Mike and Kobe. I think they both, you feel me, got hits. I think they both could perform too. And then, like I said, they both got new shit, old shit. I just wanted to see what you was gonna say though, because a lot
What throw me off about Chris Brown is I hate the way the nigga rap. I don't like his rap voice, nothing like. I don't know.
I want to know Chris Brown.
I don't even really got too many Chris Brown songs. Like I like his old shit, like 07 shit. Like
me too.
I don't got too much of the new shit.
I probably got like a couple new songs on there, but I probably get an edge to Usher. Like you said, he got that Confessions, motherfucker. Got that Let It Burn.
And the album before that, like Usher got some shit. Usher, yo, even the album he dropped in 07, like niggas can't, man. Hey, I don't know, but ain't nobody fucking with Kels.
Do you feel like they're gonna start making music like that again, like that type of R&B music, where it's like they really, like you said, Usher kind of a little bit of like a simp almost. Like you feel like they're gonna get back to that? Because I feel like we don't even hear that shit no more. Like even like with Neo and them type of guys, like we don't hear that music.
I'm not gonna lie, niggas. It depends on who you listening to right now, but niggas is talking more Kels type of shit than Usher and Chris Brown. Like Brent Faiyaz, Jacquees.
Okay.
They talking the type of shit like, feel me, like niggas.
Like R&B. Okay, I gotta get what you saying.
Yeah, like Jacquees, like 4 a.m. clothes already off, like feel me, roll over type shit. That's how he coming, like roll over shit. I need to make sure it's mine. That's how Jacquees coming, but then Brent Faiyaz might come like, if you ain't nasty, don't at me. I've been working all day. Feel me? Like that's a literal what's called out his song.
I gotta tap in there.
And I ain't gonna lie, Party Next Door got a little bit shit. I don't know though. I only got one song right now. Shawty just put me on them, but I got one song right now.
Yeah, I got like 4 or 5 songs.
Begging a little bit too much for me. I don't know.
My shawty listened to him a little bit. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, see, any nigga that the shawty's really listening to ain't really for us. Cause he talking for them to them, like he catering to them. He ain't catering to us.
I definitely agree with that. I mean, I don't know. I just think like I don't know. I feel like as we getting older and older and older, we getting away from what used to be. I mean, I get shit evolved and shit change, but you don't hear that type of love music no more.
Fuck when is the dudes going back to that type of music? When is the girls gonna go back to that type of music? I don't like hearing this Glorilla shit and then all the sexy red shit on the way to work. Like
she sucks.
Now you putting ideas in my shorty head. I don't even like it.
Yeah, I mean, and it's summertime too, so that's all you about to hear. I ain't even gonna lie on the radio.
Bro, do you remember the summer when FNF dropped? Bro, it was COVID and motherfuckers was still outside riding around blasting and shit.
Yeah.
Was that COVID? No, that wasn't COVID. That was when we came home from school.
Yeah, that was like 21, 22. But I'll say this, like you said, that shit, music plays a big influence, regardless of your gender. But like you said, I don't want my shorty pulling up, blasting FNF, Sexy Red. I mean, put some Ellie Mount, put some what's Doug shorty name? Mariah. Put some Mariah.
Mariah the Scientist. Yeah, play some of that.
Put that stuff on. Put that on. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to.
I'd rather listen to that type of shit that I don't like than the other type of shit I don't like. Where I'm really like, get me the fuck out the car, like, cause I'm not riding in the car for no hour. If we gotta go to South Jersey, listening to Sexy Red or none of that bullshit.
Even like, I ain't nah. We're not even doing that. I mean, if it's 3 songs back to back with that type of shit, just give me the aux. If we
like
go
this Blue Lemon shit, Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And that, what's that other one? I'm a fairy. That like y'all,
So,
come on, don't put, come on, I ain't trying to hear that.
that's what I'm saying. So like, it's not even like back in the day, people used to write they songs out on pen and paper, pen and pad. Now people it's just going into the booth and saying anything, and it's blowing up.
And yo, we was talking about that before. Like, I was just saying, nigga was just telling me like, yo, back in the day, motherfuckers would have 5-minute songs and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But now niggas ain't even
Minute 22.
2-minute songs. Hey yo, really quick for the chat, if anybody want to join in the call and hop on and pop your shit real quick, I just dropped it in the chat. Hop in, let's tune in. Fuck it, be here. But yeah, man, now it went from 6-minute songs, 5-minute songs, to now niggas is 2.5.
Cause niggas ain't got no real lyrics. That shit, Nate. Everything is a money grab right now. Everything. I don't care what it is. Nobody genuine behind the shit they doing no more, or nobody want to take the time to build it up. I was just talking to Neil about that shit. Nobody want to take the time to build their shit up from the ground.
That's like when motherfuckers be coming at me about this. Like, bro, it's a slow grind, bro. It's been 3 months. I need to chill.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And yeah, I ain't gonna get into that one here, but yeah, like that, like it's a slow grind, bro. People want instant gratification. I'd rather have something take me 5 years and last me 20 years than do something now and it lasts me a year and I'll be popped for the next 20. I'll take 5 years to grind so I can chill from 30 to whenever, you know what I'm saying? People don't understand that type of how that mindset when it comes to shit.
Bro. People don't get it. Like you see a nigga like Nick. Nick really been out since 08. When did Nick get big? Like, shit take time. Independent. Nick probably could have been sold his soul, been did all type of shit to get on, but nah, I took the slow grind.
Right.
Only thing the slow grind don't work in, obviously, is championships in sports. We see that with Dame Lillard. But everything else, the slow grind work.
Yeah. Yeah, as long as you put in the work in, bro, that shit gonna.
Somebody hop in, man, in here, man. Pop y'all shit. What you saying, y'all?
Nah, like I said, it's just a lot of instant gratification. Motherfuckers be wanting shit.
Yeah, like I don't like the participation trophy shit. Like, nigga, if you lost, bro. Ain't no trophies. Like, that shit is making today's people weak.
So let me ask you this: what do you think has the biggest influence on people's like mindset in today's society? I'm gonna say Americans. I can't speak for the whole world. Like, is it the music? Is it their peers? Is it the media? Is it what is it? Parents? What's the biggest influence?
It has to be the music.
Music.
Definitely, because I'm not gonna lie. I gotta tell you a story when we get over here, bro. I almost crashed out listening to the wrong shit on the way to work the other day. Like, just off some like, I'm like, what are you doing? But you know what's so crazy? Nah, I can't say. But nah, bro, the music is like, bro, I was in the car with a nigga, right? About to go to the bar. Who Shot You came on. He like, oh shit, I'm about to fuck a nigga up. I'm like, yo, that's what came in mind when that came on, bro. We supposed to go, feel me, about to go chill Mac, talk to some shorty. You just say you're gonna fuck a nigga up when it's like, how did your whole mind shift change from that to that in 2 seconds? Like, is it the beat, the lyrics? Like I'm not gonna lie. In Sinners, it showed a part of the movie where how the music spiritually and like fucks with you. Because it showed right now, you know the movie Sinners is like supposed to be old school time shit, right? Yeah. I'm thinking I'm not sure if maybe they in the 70s, 50s and 70s, right? Let's go with that, right?
Mm-hmm.
They playing music because right now it's the blues, so they in the blues era. Okay, so I don't know when that was, but they in the blues era. But they in the clothes and they showing how music changes. What was it? No, it was music. it connects your spirit to the ancestors before you and all their music, because they showed motherfucking Africans playing the drums. Then they went to this nigga playing the blues. They went to the 90s rap with the DJ. Then they went to Shorty's twerking and all this shit. And they were showing how all the music intertwined and how everything changes once music. Because after the music changed, niggas is doing drugs now. Niggas are trying to fuck. You know what I mean? Like all that type of shit. So it's definitely the music to me. I'm not gonna lie. Even as a kid, I remember my pops telling me, don't let this shit influence you, nigga. You feel me? Listening to crazy shit going, like, don't let this shit gas you, nigga. This shit be fool. And that's what a lot of the kids need to realize. Like, this shit be fugazi nowadays.
Yeah, I think you definitely hit some shit on. You definitely hit some points on the head there. Even with the sinner shit. I ain't gonna get too deep into it, but they say in the Bible it says that in hell that they play music, and they say that the devil was a great musician or whatever.
You know the
But
devil was the angel of music.
yeah, that's what it says. So like I definitely think music not only plays a part in like people's like mentally, but spiritually too. You may not realize it. Even what like we always talk about the YNs, and we talk about like drill music era. I think even if you look at some of this drill music, I think it could, you know what I'm saying, play a part. But me personally, I'm gonna say it's the media. I'm gonna say it's the media. I think the media play a big part in influencing people to like do things that maybe
Like,
not have been okay back in the day.
in what way? What form of media? The podcast, the post? What is it? Shit like the shade room?
I think it's stuff like the shade room. I think it's Instagram, Twitter, because I think I'm on Twitter a lot, and Twitter got these things called communities, right? So you can join a community and like let's just say, let me see like an example. Like we could think something like we know something is morally wrong. We know like is wrong, but you can go on the internet and it be accepted, so people feel like that shit is okay. I think that's where like people see things on social media that's not okay and think it's okay in real life. Like for instance, I mean example, like you may go on social media and see a kid getting killed. A kid, like a 10, 12, 13-year-old kid may not be able to fully comprehend that what they seen is wrong. You feel what I'm saying? Like, but
Mm-hmm.
we know we old enough to know like that's not okay. But some kids go out there and that's a lot of these kids be getting caught up doing drills and dumb shit like that because they see it on the media.
Hmm. When did your mind change versus like, you know what I mean? Like to where I can't take it short to like, all right, let me put it like this, right? Because me, hmm, like me, it gotta be so worth it. Cause like I can't see myself crashing out over no bitch,
Mm-hmm.
over no nigga stepping on my shoe, no little bullshit like that. But as a kid, people could crash out over shit like that. So when did the mindset change? Because me, I can get into a little quick argument and I'll be thinking about smacking a nigga, like putting my hands on the first, but I'll be like, oh, like, you can go line some coon up later, like some coon up later, like you fuck around, do something to a motherfucker now, like your whole life is over. And then that's what I be thinking about too. Like a nigga get beat up and then go shoot somebody when it's like, bro, you could have got beat up, let it tell the story, just went home, got your back rubbed, and what's it called? Like, feel me? It's way different
Yeah,
shit that you gotta go about. But
yeah.
growing up in our culture, you train to maybe go pop that nigga after he do you dirty or something like that. But it's a time where the mind shifts. So that's why I'm at. Like, when did you notice your mind shifted when you calm down?
I probably say like kind of like maybe during COVID
Hmm.
because I don't know, you just got so much, just so much time to be like thinking and like I don't know. I just feel like around that time, like being in college, you realize like it's real consequences to some of the shit you do. High school, you can get into a fight and be suspended for the week, and that's it. You come back, but Like college was like my first taste of like the real world, seeing like it's really real consequences to like some of the shit you do. I got a story like I did something to do girl and in college, and you feel me? It was about to get taken there. Like that's when I really realized like some of the shit just don't even be worth it for real, for real. You gotta really think, because if that was me in high school, I would have just took it there with dude and it had just been that. But when the older you get, you just realize it's you got more to lose than when you're a little kid.
Mm-hmm. Like, who could
When you
really,
feel like that shit click for you?
for me, I want to say not till after I graduated college, like a year after I graduated college, would have clicked for me. Because I'm not gonna lie, when I first came home, if a nigga said something crazy to me, I would feel like, okay, letting this college shit fool him. Like, feel me? Like,
Yeah.
but now I don't even think like that no more. I let a nigga live. Like, now I'll be like, nigga, fuck you. Like, nigga, I can go, feel me? Like, I'm about to go chill for real, for real. Like, I'm about to go, because you think a lot of niggas don't do the shit that we could do, and we ain't even up like that yet. So I ain't gonna speak too much, but the type of fun I can go have, I'd rather go do that instead of be sitting there arguing with a nigga and then I gotta slap the shit out of him. Now I gotta sit for what's called, dude. I gotta max him out. So nah.
Yeah.
Me,
My thing is,
that's why I'd rather just stay in the house, man. Like I'll just be.
like, bro, like I'm a like you said, max out. Cause in my head, I can't let that person get like one up on me. So I'm gonna just take it there. You know what I'm saying? Unless I let somebody else take it there. So that's when I realized like, man, some shit I don't even feed into no more.
And then, like you seen, I posted on the story the other day. I was kind of hurt you posted on your story because my close friends jams don't beat for everybody. But
Oh, my fault.
next time
Hey,
just black my
it's went
name out.
viral though.
Next time just black my name out. But that be real shit. Like, bro, they talked about Jesus. So do you think you above Jesus? Like they're not gonna talk about you? Like that's the biggest. That's why I like, bro. They talked about Jesus. They're gonna talk about anybody. They talk
Yeah.
about Jesus. They talk about anybody.
Right.
So why the fuck I'm not putting myself above God? They talking about God. Why would I give a fuck about what anybody got to say? Truthfully, as a man, as a grown up, you shouldn't give a fuck about what nobody say because you know it's times when you get mad, you say shit you don't mean. You don't know if that motherfucker mean that, especially when it's a motherfucker you don't know or it's a motherfucker that you do know and you know they ain't even on that type of shit or they don't mean it. Like, you know what I mean?
Nah,
Like,
right.
that's what I'm
I think
saying. Like, what was that?
the part that caught me was like you said, like negative thoughts just naturally come to the mind. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and see, that was another part that was anything. Like, it's easy for a motherfucker to be so hateful. Like, you know how easy it is to just come up with a bunch of bad shit to say. Like, anybody you see, it's a lot of things you can say. Like, nigga, I could just be like, nigga, you light skin, low ass fro, like all type of shit, like it's out the blue.
Yeah.
But nigga, your lady like it, like nigga, like what?
Yeah.
I've
That's
been
what
light skin all my life, and I've been getting bitches. So that's what I'm saying. Like shit like that should just rub off a motherfucker's skin. Like even little things like that.
Yeah.
Like motherfuckers, man, nothing nobody should say, anybody say to you should ever bother you at all. That shit don't make no sense. Motherfuckers,
Yeah.
a hurt person. That's another thing. Hurt people hurt people. So if a motherfucker even trying to tear you down, they got their own shit going on that they can't handle or all that type of shit. Like, man, nobody fucking with that shit, that negative energy.
Yeah. And I think another big thing is don't pay attention to how people view you too. Like, you know what I'm saying? People be caring too much about how they perceived or how they looked at, nigga. I look at it like nobody really know me besides the people that's in my circle. You know what I'm saying? The people I live with, you know what I'm saying? My family, those are the only people, you know what I'm saying, that opinion I really care about. If you don't really know me for real, I don't.
And that's a great point because you don't know nobody that you think you know for real.
Yeah.
This nigga could be bro. You think niggas
I
knew?
my lady all the time. I don't
You
know them.
think,
I know of them.
like we said earlier, they didn't know their dad wanted. They didn't know their dad wanted semen on his nipples. Like you didn't know that. You don't know these people. Like you really don't know nobody. Like you gotta
You don't know
chill.
nobody.
Fuck what people say.
Yeah. Nah, I agree to that. You don't know nobody. it's easy for somebody. Even we all do it. We go to work. We put on a mask. We ain't our true selves. We ain't. It's just
You
natural.
have to.
So people come around you for 2 3 hours and could easily put a mask on. You know what I'm saying? The people that's around me that see my flaws, I see their flaws. Those are people opinions that I care about. If I don't really know you, bro, I tell people all the time, I don't know that person. I know of them. I don't know them. I don't know what they
Yeah.
do. I don't know what they doing right now. You feel me? It's Monday. I might know this person at work doing this, that, and the third. You feel what I'm saying? I don't know what this
You
person
know
do.
what? Another thing that changed for me too is when a motherfucker be like your friend, I'd be like, yo, don't call like yo, just don't be using that word too loosely because now you got to think they say you are what you hang with, so you think them motherfuckers do coke and all that type of shit. They talking about your friend or them niggas rob
Absolutely.
your friend and all that. You associated in a group of robbers and the niggas who do coke,
Yeah.
so hang around three, you gonna be the fourth one.
Yeah. I ain't even, yeah. That's another one. That's why you already know. Circle's small, bro. You can't be around too many people, like you said. You are what you hang around. So
Hey man, drop something in the chat. 30 people in here. We ain't been under 20 all night. We active right now. Let us know where y'all at. I dropped the link in the chat. If you want to hop in here and say something, pop your shit. Let's do it. I know it's around that time. We probably got some truckers on. It's 1 a.m. Not sure what time it is in Cali, but hop on here and pop y'all shit, man. Don't be scared. Come fuck with us, man. Hazy Vision. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit the Instagram, Hazy Visions. We're gonna keep the convo going. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not getting off until the shit hit like 15. And we ain't never been under 20 yet. So the shit's still going. We at 30 right now. So
fact.
I know the
Still
number
going.
is light, but this is an upcoming page. Feel me? So, but nah, yeah.
Still going.
But what I want to say is Brandon got a lot of wherewithal just to even sit across from a racist that's going to really sit there and have the audacity to battle you. Like, you think you about to come in here and talk down on me, motherfucker? Like, I don't like what would even.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I don't care.
And chimping around is crazy. So now
Yeah.
I got to get. Now you're gonna make me talk like I don't like y'all, but really I'm just using this for you. And that's the sticky part of being. That's the sticky situation of being a thing like that. Like in a situation like that, you gotta choose your words so carefully, not them, because we already know how they feel. But now they can switch it like, oh, see, blacks are racist. Blacks don't like all that type
That's
of
what they
shit.
want, and that's what they try to bait you into that.
Try to bait, bro.
They them like you said, he's a known racist. That's what he known. That's what the dude was known for. So it ain't no shame in his game. There's nothing he could say that will make him already. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he'll
But
say anything.
a guy in Brandon position or like even our position, if we got up there and said that, nigga, they'd be trying to cancel us the next day.
All type of
Like
shit.
you said, you got to walk. That's why like uh, I give Brandon his props for doing that because you definitely got to be careful about what you say. You got to tiptoe around certain things. Because, like you said, I
And
might say some shit and it might be directed towards you. I ain't directed towards all
but they
to
put
that
him in
race.
a bad situation too because, like they said, like he said, he was just on the news for a whole 3 hours. So I got to go from a 3 hour thing where I'm dropping all this shit right here, and then now I got to talk. Got to have a race debate.
Yeah, right.
You think you got the wherewithal to sit there during a race debate?
Nah, because it's not too many things that make me crash out, but that's one of them things that make me crash out. You
All
feel
right,
what I'm
now
saying?
wait. My bad. Not to cut you off. Fuck that, but we got to talk about this because we didn't even have a pod when this was going on. Speaking of a race debate, when Skip got personal with Shannon and Shannon took his glasses off, and Skip said, put your glasses on. How would that have made you feel when Skip did that? And even for the personal attacks that Skip used to give Shannon, you feel like Skip was racist? Just a little bit?
I ain't gonna say he racist. Uh, I mean, I ain't gonna say he racist, but I say he definitely knew what he was saying. He knew he was saying something that was going to strike a nerve. You feel what I'm saying? For Shannon, I think he was in the wrong being that, like, you know what I mean? That's your cause. Y'all gotta have some type of relationship. So for you to get up there and start attacking him like that on national television, I think it was corny. I think Skip was in the wrong. But I don't. Skip probably fucking around be racist. It wouldn't surprise me if it came out, but I ain't gonna say he racist because I ain't seen him like say no racist slur or nothing like that.
Mm-hmm. Shannon
But I would
Sharp,
have crashed out on him.
that was a markout because
Yeah, I would have crashed out on him.
I don't know.
Shannon tried
That's
to
a
be
hard one
professional.
because y'all are on it. It's a different stage. It's ESPN.
Yeah.
Who was put in the worst situation? No, that wasn't worse. I was about to say him or Chris Rock, but Chris Rock got his was in the physical.
No, Chris Rock shit was worse.
A physical
Because
slap.
Shannon after that, Shannon went up. Shannon took off after that video, that clip, whenever that shit happened. Chris Rock, I ain't no cap. I ain't seen Chris Rock in a movie. I
You
ain't seen
know,
Chris Rock on TV. None of that.
you know where
Since he
Chris
got
Rock
slapped.
went wrong at, and the difference between Chris Rock's situation and Shannon. Shannon's situation is I'm on here every day, and I could still be on here every day for the next 4 years. I don't give a fuck about hosting the Grammys next year, nigga. You just came up here and slapped me. Chris Rock supposed to jump off stage, chase a nigga with the mic stand. We
One
taking
time
this
thing.
bitch all the way up.
Yeah, it's one time thing.
We taking this shit. We going all the way up, nigga. You just came up here and smacked me. We're going up. I'm chasing you with the mic. I'm going to chase you with the mic stand around the building. No cap, like. You just slapped me in front of the world.
Yeah.
Everybody know what come with a slap, so I feel like nobody should be surprised. And this is self-defense.
And the way Will smacked him, like he ain't smack him instead, he smacked him, turned his back to him immediately, just
the
like
perfect definition of what we talked about the other day. How I feel like I can smack you and you're not gonna do shit. He smacked the nigga, turned around and fixed his coat and walked casually back to this chair.
Then start talking.
Never looked back.
Yeah, I think I agree with you on that. You made another good point, bro. Because like you said, the Grammys is a one-time thing. They don't have the same host. You know what I'm saying? Like within 5-10 year span. So you're not gonna host it again. I mean, crash out. Whether it be backstage, whether it be now on stage, I would have crashed out.
And even then, you still can't say Will in the wrong because you was talking about my wife.
Will wasn't in the wrong,
so
but
I had to
you talking about the situations, him and Skip situation. Like you said, bro, he should have got his get back. Something. He should have went on tour and winged on Will. He should have did something. He never got no get back, and I haven't seen him since.
Yeah, he was supposed to go on tour and talk all about Jada. After he chased him with the mic stand, he's supposed to go on every podcast, start your own. He's supposed to grow up off that.
Yeah, nothing. That came out of that.
Let's get into this. So let's see something interesting because we got this dude coming on the page soon. Not to be disrespectful to anybody, but dude did some crazy shit under Whack 100 girl page. You gotta look at this, man. Let's see this real quick. Yo, what the fuck is wrong with niggas, yo? All right, but this is what I want to ask you. All right. Now look, this Whack 100 lady, right? King Pill said, damn, that shirt is fire with the cherries in the eyes, right? All right. So then Whack said, my nigga, don't end up on a shirt. Remember, I still have who you used to be. Yo, Whack is crazy. I still have who used to be. Nigga said posted then pump. Only t-shirt I'm gonna be on is R&B sexy ass shirt. You don't pump fear in my heart, little man. Oh man. But now I want to ask you, who do you blame? Is King Pill wrong for commenting what's online? Or should just Shorty be posting like that? I just want to know.
So I'm trying to break it down real quick. 2.5. King Pill not wrong. Like social media is a public thing. You can go on social media, and if your account is public, you can look anybody up. He's not wrong.
But what if we know that's your lady?
If you don't want
We
nobody
know that's your lady though.
posting, are they cool?
I don't know.
If they're not cool, that's not your man. You know it's everything. Anything goes. If you don't want that type of attention, if you on your lady, y'all got to discuss making the page private or not posting that at all. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
Yeah.
like me
Would you
said in
call
this
it
interview, I don't feel
insecure
like
to tell
niggas
your
can go
girl?
and look my shorty up.
Would you call it insecure to tell your lady to take something like that down?
They would call it insecure. I wouldn't. I wouldn't.
I call
But
it
people,
respect. I don't know. I'm not. I
people
don't want to
call it
speak on no
insecure.
black lady. But me,
But
Shorty, please don't have
the
the
thing is,
cleavage.
we don't know the dynamic of their relationship. We don't know what their relationship like. But in my relationship, nah. If I feel like that post is showing too much, take it down respectfully.
That's a common theme now because we see the clothes that's getting shopped in the mall. We see how Air Shorty dressing. How should a shorty dress if she about to meet your mom? Should she go out and find some new clothes? Or should she just wear the shit like that where that type of shit gonna be out?
Yeah, how the fuck? Hey, do she want me to just pull up in some sweats and fucking, you know what I'm saying, chilling, or do she want me in like some jeans and nice? You gotta think, right? Me, when I'm letting somebody introduce my mom, I'm not bringing just anybody around my family or my mom. If I bring you around, and I feel like, you know what I'm saying, it means something to me. Like this is serious, so be respectful. I ain't saying you gotta fucking wear a skirt or a dress or whatever the case may be, but be respectful and don't be too revealing at the dinner table. You know what I'm saying? That's not a good
Please don't
look.
be the
That's a
villain
bad
to
first
do it.
impression. First impression is everything.
First impression, everything. Please
So
don't
yeah,
pull up, cleavage out.
yeah, none of that. We keep it respectful over here. There's people gonna see this, and we might clip this up, and people might feel some type of way, like what we saying is wrong, but nah, be respectful. Keep it respectful.
The first thing for to meet the moms and shit. Cause like, what if cause like you gotta think our moms don't dress like that. Like, you mean like the
So
old school mom.
what do you think of that saying? If you got a bad bitch, you gotta let her be bad. That's what they be saying. If you got
I hate that shit, and that's part of the new R&B, part of that 2010 R&B shit. I hate that shit. God, bad bitch, let her be bad.
what
Do
that
that shit on
mean?
your time. Do
What
that shit
what?
on your.
I don't even know what that mean for real though. What that mean? Like let her be bad?
You can't be bad with clothes on.
Yeah.
You're not pretty with a
Lauren London
hoodie on
bad.
and some jeans.
Lauren London bad. I ain't never seen no really super provocative. You know what I'm saying? Her posting nothing too crazy on the gram or anything like that. Like, that's
Who?
respectable woman. I said Lauren London.
She just got brought up in freak off talk. I'm not
Man.
sure. But
I guess
yeah,
but
yeah, I
my
don't know.
point is though, it's women out there that you feel me that is beautiful, that look good, that ain't gotta show their body. But I think,
Yeah.
go ahead.
But what's worse, them pulling up? All right, she ghetto as hell, or is she dressing like that type of shit? What's worse?
I don't know, cause I don't. If you like, I don't got no problem with being ghetto, but like, you got manners, like at least, like, are you just on some straight? You know what I mean? Like that's what I'm, cause whole like if you want some ghetto shit, that I don't know. That's a tough pick. That's not no just straightforward answer for me.
I'm not gonna lie. I'd rather you go. I'd rather you be ghetto.
I'm leaning more towards
Because
that,
at
but
least with the ghetto, I could work with it a little bit. But when she feel like she belong in these type of clothes, it's just nothing you could do.
oh yeah,
Even when you tell her to dress up, she's still gonna have like I don't know. But with the ghetto, it's like you could tone it down a little bit. Like you can even tell her shut the fuck up in public. Like you know, I was thinking, oh, no, you can't do that. You can't do that. but but you could tone the ghetto shit down a little bit more than you can with the clothes and all that type of shit.
no, that's a fact. That's a fact. I
I feel
think
like the music play a part in the ghetto shit though. Like a girl that's
yeah,
not even from the hood could be ghetto just off the music she listening to.
yeah,
Like you
yeah,
turned into that.
yeah. That can happen. I seen that happen. Music can make somebody make a person personality. I seen it happen before, but all in all, man, I need me. I mean, I got me one, but you gotta have a respectable woman. You know what I mean? It can't be. I don't know. Can't be walking around just
Feel
whenever.
about what Brandon said, a nigga going out the country to bring a woman back. Not even just Kenya, like someone maybe bringing someone back from DR or
Mm-hmm.
Colombia, shit like that. How you feel about that? Like, is that nigga, do you look at him as a
He
nigga?
cooked.
Well,
No, he cooked with that.
before, wait, hold up. Because before, they might have looked at it as, nigga, you ain't got no game. But now you might look at it as, the women up here is kind of. So how you feel about it?
I think I think he cooked with that. Low key. I think because you gotta think right. Like, what's the difference between you leaving Jersey and going to a different state to like niggas be going to Houston, Atlanta, try to find their shorties. Like, what's the difference? You
Hmm.
going somewhere where the culture is different, where they built on morals and tradition. You know what I'm saying? America obviously not built on that. If you looking for, you know what I'm saying, what you looking for, if it's not in America, why not go to DR, Kenya? But I ain't going to Kenya, but to these other countries to find something that you're looking for. What's wrong with that? I don't see nothing wrong with trying to find what you're looking for.
At all. Because how I always looked at it is what I said. Remember, I used to say this: Jay-Z from Brooklyn, Beyonce from Houston. They came together and ran up a bill.
Hmm. Yeah,
So
yeah.
your
So
person may
I,
not be in your state right now, and then
yeah,
you see certain people get married 2 and 3 times. So you never even know if this one you want for it. You could be married for 15 years and then get divorced and then get married again. Like you never really know when this one. I'm a believer in this. Nothing lasts forever because as a man, just it's
it's tough
it's hard to
in
let
relation.
certain shit go. Like you know what I mean? Like say like how can I put it? Like the wrong shit could make you be like, what am I doing here? Like, and I've been here for years, like shit like that. Like I don't know, but
Yeah,
I just feel like nothing lasts
I
forever.
think you see in a lot of long relationships, it be it get to a point where people be like fed up. You know what I'm saying? Where it might be like, man, you might be able to put up with that shit for 2, 3 years, 4, year 5, year 6 roll around. You still dealing with the same shit you was dealing with you know what I'm saying, 3, 4 years ago. You get to a point where like, yeah, I'm fed up. Like, what am I doing here? You know what I'm saying? And then, I mean, in relationships, it ain't just easy to up and walk away. I don't care who you is. If you've been in a relationship with somebody for a certain amount of time, over 3 years, you're not upping and walking away. I think that all play a purpose in that shit. But like you said, shit, a lot of shit, especially nowadays, nothing lasts forever, bro.
Okay, now I got a good question, right? I should say I'm gonna have to ask this again when we got a crowd on the pod. But what do you consider cheating in 2025?
Short, simple answer. Anything that you wouldn't want me doing. That's the short, simple answer. But to get more in depth, I'd probably
But
say
there's a lot of shit men do that we wouldn't want our women to do. So is that fair to
like
say?
um
Because
yeah,
we liking pics like you don't really want to see your shorty another nigga like. I'm gonna keep it real,
yeah,
and this why a shorty will call me weird, but I feel like if we about to lock in, let me just go ahead and get off your gram. Cause I don't want to have to happen to see the wrong shit. Like you commented on some bullshit or you like some crazy shit. I'm not even gonna be the nigga to go through the likes and nothing. But the wrong post on Shade Room that you like or had me like, damn.
nah,
So I don't want to follow you on the gram.
you gotta go for the likes to see to see. You gotta go to Justin Loudboy Instagram
Mm.
page. If you in the likes on there, I don't want nothing to do with you.
This what
But
I be trying to explain to a shorty, right?
right,
You know me in real life. Why you worried about some shit on Instagram? Even if she is complaining about some Instagram shit, that's what I say. Like you got me in real life. Why you worry about some Instagram shit?
and that's why I say like media is a big um influence in the way we see people thinking nowadays. Cause I don't know when it started. I guess it's been around for forever, but now that social media is around, it's kind of getting creepy. Where like people is idolizing these famous people, celebrities, right? So a female might follow, let's just say, one of the Kardashians. They want that like where they get posted on Instagram and this, that, and the third. They want that Instagram make it almost feel like, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, I don't know. The words on tip of my tongue, I can't say it, but I feel like Instagram just people want to be like, I don't know. I don't know
Yeah,
the word I'm looking
Instagram
for.
fucked a lot of shit up. And then cause I'm not gonna lie, why I do the shit I do on my close friends is because it's on Instagram, because you already looking at it, right?
Right,
So I would hate I want a motherfucker to go through a motherfucker's story where they didn't seen 5 Bugattis, a motherfucker in the penthouse chilling and shit, and then they see my story and it'd be like comparison is the thief of joy. Don't compare
yeah,
yourself to nobody. Because you
right,
really don't know what nobody going through. That could be a video from 5 months ago when that nigga was able to pull out 3,000 from his ATM. You
yeah,
remember? Like
yeah,
all that type of shit. Like you can't compare what you got going on to nobody else. And like another thing, what Double O taught me, like, cause I used to be watching the shit on YouTube where niggas talk about the Jones, and then I would be comparing it to my situation. They're like, you can't do that game because you got to think. It's always gonna be somebody better than he. Like you got to think. It's even niggas gonna be better than you. Where niggas gonna be taller, niggas got more money, all that type of shit, right? It's always
right,
gonna be something better. But you got to just focus on your situation and control what you can control.
yeah.
That's how I look at it.
Nah, yeah, I'm big on that too. Um, but like you said, going back to what you said, like I know you in real life. Why do I need to post you or do this on Instagram? Social media. My Instagram page is strictly business now. You know what I'm saying? I don't even post pictures of myself. Everything is for the brand. But
Facts.
I mean, people, I don't know, man. The world we live in. I don't know. That's why I be on and off Instagram a lot because I just see people like that I know be caught up in like this fake life. Like you said, this might be an old picture from 3 months ago where a nigga could up that. But
Bro,
I
you
don't
know how
know,
many
bro.
times I done posted that vid of me with my feet in the pool in Miami and motherfucker be like, yo, we coming back. Bitch, I
Right.
ain't no here. But that's the type of shit that go on Instagram. Like, remember Bow Wow with the Bow Wow challenge?
Right. I mean, it all depends what you put your energy to and what you focus on. I think Brandon said it. Uh, I don't know if it was on his podcast or if it was on No Jumper, but he's like, if you get off social media and like really step into like the real world, you see like there is a lot of people that don't play no part, like going on social media at all. We just so caught up in it that that's just the world we in. But it's like,
Because social media, hey, it's something about in the past when it was like, I shouldn't maybe have brought it up because I don't know too much about it. I want to bring it up properly, but they're like the world won't be controlled by black mirrors. And if you think about what a phone is, it's a black mirror. When you lock your phone, what is it? You can see yourself in your phone, right?
all right,
Black mirror. So all that
yeah.
shit come from somewhere. How you feel about that when they say everything in these movies and these books come from somewhere?
I feel like ultimately we can't. I feel like society made it like to a point to where we can't even really do nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? What can we really do about our phones being like black mirrors, or what can we really do about social media being a big influence in the community, or music being what can we really do? We talk about this shit all the time. People talking about this shit all the time, but yet people still do the same thing over and over and over again. And then like with the phones and stuff, like it's become a necessity. You can't, you know what I'm saying? Shit, that's how we promote, you know what I'm saying, the page and stuff like that. Was through the phone and stuff like that. People don't even bring their wallets out the house no more. They use Apple Pay to pay for like so they making it to where this thing is like a necessity where you gotta be on it 24/7 all the time. You know what I'm saying? Even with like the
Hey,
I'm sorry, I don't go too
no,
deep,
you
but
good.
even with like the meta stuff and the AI, like where they got where like if you see the commercials, it'd be like, Meta, tell me what you think about this picture, or Meta, like tell me what you think I should do today. Like it's almost like programming like us to think like robots. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't even
Mhm.
got Siri and none of that shit.
None of that shit. And Cam said something crazy on his podcast the other day. Cam Ron, the rapper and shit. He was like, "I'm from an era where if if my phone die, nigga, I'm still good." He like, but these young niggas they be panicking. But I'm like, low key, like you said, the phone is a necessity. Nigga, I got lost in Charlotte when I was driving to my cousin's house, nigga. I don't know how to get there. What would I have
Yeah.
done in the like what? What I be thinking about is, and this is why I say that motherfuckers smartness, because imagine traveling in the 70s, you like, I'm about to drive to Rome. How the fuck do I get there? I don't know how to get there. Like you used to have to print out a map and really highlight shit, and then the motherfucker got to sit with you and read it. Like I remember being old enough to where my
We
pops
was
and
young,
mom started doing that. I remember when the first GPS came out.
bro. I was in like I was like 7 years old. I had a football game. Shit was deep. That's what they pulled. They printed out the papers, go down the street, make a right on. I ended up getting lost and not making it to the game on time. But like I remember that. Like I'm old enough to remember like it being like that. Like that's what I'm saying. Like these phones
I
now
remember
they make
phone
it almost
books. See, they think I age. They think the 25-year-olds. Like I don't know about what part of the world, what country y'all in, but us in Jersey, I know it's a lot of shit that's a part of the old generation that where I feel like I'm older than these motherfuckers. Like I'm an old head almost because a lot of these motherfuckers don't know about phone books. Motherfuckers don't know about
house
accuracy.
phone.
They don't remember about the house phone. Like you just said, we remember our parents. We going somewhere, they gotta pull out these papers to get there. Like now,
Yeah.
you bro, you all you gotta do is type that shit in, and this shit pull you right up. Bro, when
Yeah.
I got lost in Charlotte, I don't know what the fuck to do. I had to find a 7-Eleven, get a charger. Then
Yeah.
you know how the car go. The phone's still taking forever to come on.
Yeah. That
I'm
happened. That
thinking
happened.
I'm strange.
Yeah. Similar thing happened to me. That's what I'm saying. They making it like to these phones is like you need it. That shit crazy. But like you said, we old enough to be able to be in the middle of the generations to know some of the like shit that was older to seeing some of the like the newer shit. So we kind of can distinguish like what I'm saying. Knowing like man, people didn't grow up on. We didn't have phones really growing up like that. I mean,
Mhm.
we did, but you know what I'm saying as kids.
Yeah, it wasn't no shit like this. But you know what else I wanted to bring up earlier? Because I really didn't even like that we had to play that video with suspect, being that it was a jumping. And I know they feel like that's fair in Cali, but up here that ain't cool at all. So I really wanted to cut it off and shit. No disrespect to say I don't give a fuck about what else you got going on, Brandon. You're a fucking buster if you ask me, but I didn't know you was getting jumped in the video. I really wouldn't have brought it up because I don't like that type of shit. But the phones changed everything. Like, you see how that nigga never be able to lay that down? He got a little light-skinned girl bringing it up. Now he beefing with this nigga. He bringing it up. You get beat up on camera. You can never bring that. You can never lay that shit down. So now I really understand why if a motherfucker was to get into a fight, fuck who did that to me, I'm going after that nigga with that camera. You have to do that because of shit like this now, where shit get brought up years later and all that type of shit, man. The cameras changed everything. You cannot get beat up on camera. But speaking of beat up on camera, what can a nigga swallow more? Because you know black people got a lot of pride. Can a nigga handle walking around with a big girl in the hood or getting beat up on camera and still walk around the hood? What would he rather have to do? Yeah, your mic might have died. Yeah, I can't hear you. Mic might have died. We got 30 people on here. Just unplug it or something. Or what's called? There you go. I can hear you. What you saying?
You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can't hear you no more. Nah, I can't hear you. Rock out with the regular mic.
You can hear me? My shit
Yeah.
not working.
What happened to it?
Oh, now you can hear me? Fuck it.
I can hear you now.
Oh, all right, bet. Yeah, nah.
But
I
yeah,
was saying,
so-
it's easier for a nigga to walk around with a big girl than to
you
get
think
knocked
so?
out. Yeah.
You gotta think, yo. You gotta think, yo. A nigga walking around, niggas gonna say all type of shit.
Yeah, but listen, if you get knocked out on camera, a nigga's gonna forever try you.
Man, I don't mind walking around with a big girl. If I walk around with a big girl, nigga, she a 10 in the face, 20
That's
in
what I'm
the
saying.
face.
She could be pretty in the face. She might just be a little bit big, but if you get knocked out on camera,
Your shit going in and out. Nah, I can't hear you. Just rock out with default. We got 25 heads in here still. We gotta rock out for a little bit long. Nah. Yeah, while he get his shit fixed, man, I'm gonna keep talking, but nah, man. What was I saying? With the damn me, y'all can walk around with it, but I ain't gonna lie, man. Long as her arm ain't too crazy, her arms and shit, and you know what I mean, I can walk around with her, but she's cute in the face, it's doable. But you seen Ray on the movie, the arm is a big part because he was feeling her arms and shit. He was blind, and that nigga, he had to feel her arm and shit. So the arms is a big deal.
yeah. But I think if a nigga get knocked out on camera, you just gonna forever get tried. You can forever get niggas gonna be like, niggas gonna little bro you in the hood. Realistically.
And you gonna have to take so many more feds. Like, nigga, you didn't do it. Like,
Yeah.
now you gotta go on a terror of proving yourself. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm the type of nigga where I feel like if I get big, we gotta fight every time, bro. Like, till I feel like I got my shit off, or I just ain't gonna sit right.
Nigga, what? No.
We only gonna go for 3 hours though, y'all. We ain't gonna go above 3 hours. So it's 2:44 right now. Man, drop in the chat if y'all want to say something, or join if you want to. I got the link right there. I'd appreciate it. You know what I mean? Hop in here and pop y'all shit real quick. And drop a comment. Let us know where y'all from, where y'all watching from. Because it's 20. I ain't gonna lie. Shit keep going up though. The shit, what's called, man, I rock out those. But I don't hold nigga up. But Shit kind of busting right now. Where y'all from? Y'all gotta be in Cali right now if y'all up watching this shit. Because in Jersey, it's 2 a.m. I know these lazy motherfuckers.
They're on the West Coast for sure.
Definitely in the West Coast. Is
Yeah,
y'all
West
branding people? Well, let's know.
Wow.
This nigga said Brandon, why suspect shit. Let's do that. Let's react to some of the comments we got earlier. What was niggas saying? My boy BTA General dropped 100. That's rude. Syph, New Jersey. Moke and Friends. Dirty Mac. Not sure what that is. Check it out, TV. Salute tapping in. Appreciate you, bro. Like, comment, share, and subscribe.
Facts.
607 Unc said whatever. Yeah, he do. He's a dweeb, though, if you ask me. Almighty was wrong, but I feel like he not for black people. He reminds me of that cop on Boys in the Hood. Now, Almighty don't give me that vibe. I ain't gonna lie.
They don't give me that vibe.
Yeah, not that vibe. That nigga was a real coon. Sus still got a little bit of nigga in him. But this nigga said, fuck security. Yeah, that security. I'm telling you, they tried to get bro the upper hand on him. You got spit it on and ain't do nothing. What would you have done, bro? You tell me what you would have did. You would have ran in there and got poked? Ran in there with the knife? And run? You literally was going to run into the knife.
Niggas gonna be using their head.
Now that nigga said it was a cat. It was a Michael Myers knife. That nigga crazy. When I was asking how the fuck did Sus get your knife, I got niggas.
Niggas
Adam was saying the same shit though. Like nigga boofed the knife.
Nigga crazy.
Sus is the oldest YN ever. Facts. Nah, he not though, actually, because AB. Niggas like AB, man. He's still a YN.
It's some old YNs out there still. He could be on that list though.
Oh, this what you would have did? Somebody spit on me, you not leaving the room. Hey, bro, I respect it. Like, but that's why I asked him, like, bro, why you ain't throw the Pepsi, the Gatorade, anything? Like, I'm throwing the table, all type of shit. Like, I don't know.
Something with it. But he probably didn't want to get, you know what I mean? He probably knew bro was about to get kicked off the show. Like,
everyone is Superman when they talk about what they would have done. Fact.
Yeah, that's a fact. Especially online. Everybody say, yeah.
Them niggas cat, bro. They wouldn't have done shit.
That's a fact.
No respect for a grown man who can't control their bodily fluids, nonetheless, when it's money on the line. Remember, I was saying that, like, bro, you don't put none of the other bodily fluids on nobody, bro. Don't put your mouth on.
You're saying that.
So you just an idiot.
Yeah. He probably from the West Coast. Look at
I ain't gonna call you an idiot, bro, but that's how you feel. Fuck training. If you were a trained fighter, you should be able to take that knife.
Absolutely not.
You don't get practice getting stabbed, bro.
Yeah.
I can't agree with that one. They wanted you to do some shit like that Detroit cop. What did the Detroit cop do?
I didn't see that. I didn't see the Detroit cop did.
He definitely didn't land on his face, though.
Nice, man. I thought it landed on his shoulder, but going back and watching it, I don't think it landed on bro.
Why do people care about if spit hit or not? Bro has a knife over a word on the podcast. Facts. But that is facts. Sus has never fought anyone with grown man strength. He targets women and kids.
That's what we were saying though. He pick and choose who he wanna beef with, go at. Corny name.
He did spit on you pulling the knife out. Cancel that. Yeah, he said that was the mark out. That shit was mad corny.
Yeah, for sure.
Some Diddy talk. They say wild message. it's some Diddy talk. They say wild mess is the word. Mm-hmm. Let me see. Appreciate you, Luis. Like, comment, share, subscribe, man. He won't turn to talk to anyone. Nah, facts. If I would have came on no jump while nigga was on there, I bet he wouldn't know what's called that shit with me.
Yeah, it crashed out. Words by anyone gonna cat. Fucking.
The hate comment might be sus burning down. Buster. Watch that Buster word, man, because I still ain't get the full definition of it.
It's crazy.
Free Tory.
Nah, nigga showing mad love.
Fact. You guys have the Diddy, the Tats, and Zion Williams, Shannon Sharp, and Reload, and soon to be Shannon Sharp. Damn, Cap's talking. This look wild going on a run about this from you, Brent. No, it's his content. Shit.
Facts. What he supposed to do?
Who on roids? Who on the stream even looked like they was on roids? Brandon got a gut.
Say anything, bro.
Like, who look like they on roids?
It's crazy.
Why you get that black man fired?
Bro, got himself fired. Reacting like that.
They got himself fired. H Money Boxing. Shout out H Money.
That's a fact.
I definitely think bro was scared. Not gonna cap.
Yeah, for sure. He definitely was scared.
Got anything else you want to speak on?
Nah, man. We
covered end it. Hey, man, you said what?
And I said we covered some great topics. Everybody that's in this chat, appreciate y'all showing love.
Yeah, in fact, we're going on 3 hours. We can end it. Appreciate y'all, man. We're gonna be going live every Friday, man. We're gonna try and get Brandon on again next week. Talk about some sports, some shit, man. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. It's your boy, man, the dynamic duo. We out here.